He's an old man now.
Oh my gosh. Hi again.
Okay, I'm gonna start it.
Good. How are you? Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
guys,
good.
ready?
Look at Jeremy. He's cooler than me tonight.
Here we go.
Ready, set,
Let's go. Let's go. Friday night. Get our groove on.
Like a pose.
And we are live. Hi, everyone. I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And we have
Jeremy. Port City
Bricks.
Yep.
And today, our special guest is
Richie.
Our Toy World.
Our Toy World.
Everyone's Toy World.
Our Toy World. Collective.
Collective
I like
Toy
it.
World.
Oh.
All right.
Welcome to Full of Bricks, Season 5, Episode 41.
41.
And today is November 29,
Last
2024.
Friday of November.
And also Black Friday in the U.S.
Yes. Oh my God. Are our wallets empty? Is it lighter? What's going on?
How's this Friday night, Richie? How's it going?
Could not be better. We're on break. Happy belated Thanksgiving. The holidays are
Happy
in full
belated
effect.
Thanksgiving.
So we're
Yes.
chilling.
We are ready now for Christmas, right? Like we're
Yeah,
just
officially.
rousing ourselves
yeah.
from turkey
Super.
sweats. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Everybody's bellies are full.
Of course.
Heartburn is raging.
No.
No.
What was both of your turkey, Thanksgiving meals like?
Go ahead, Richie.
No, I had a boring one. You go first, Jeremy.
Well, we are typically vegan. Not vegan, vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
I'll get this
Yeah.
right one day. We're usually
One
vegetarian.
day.
But we decided for the holiday, we actually did a Cornish hen.
Oh.
So we did
We've done
a
Cornish hens.
small Cornish hen with some dressing made out of a local sourdough bakery.
Okay.
So we picked that up. She made a sourdough stuffing with
sounds
cranberry
good.
sauce and a Brussels sprout broccoli salad with a balsamic vinaigrette dressing. And that was our Thanksgiving.
So fancy.
So healthy.
And pumpkin
You went to a
pie also,
restaurant.
yes.
Oh, pumpkin. I know. Who
Yep.
doesn't love pumpkin pie?
It's okay.
What?
Whipped
Your
cream
girl
is
is
the best
what?
part. Whipped cream is the best part. Give me a cube
Whipped
of that.
cream is the best part, but I know that pumpkin pie is a hit and miss, but I don't know. There's just something great about pumpkin pie.
Store-bought ones are not good though. I'd prefer like homemade
Homemade.
over store-bought.
Yes, yes. A friend of mine makes like a cheesecakey pumpkin pie. Like it's extra creamy, decadent,
That could hit.
gets you right in the heart.
Those are both
like
things.
blockage.
I'm not a cheesecake guy or a
I know.
pumpkin.
I don't know how
pie.
the universe puts us together other than
She loves
when there's a
those.
cheesecake, he is no competition, right? So that's how the universe works, I think.
If it's pizza, though, I have the pizza.
And do I compete for pizza? No.
How was your Thanksgiving meal, Richie?
It was pretty chill. I had a lot of turkey. That's like all I had was turkey. So I didn't really touch the sides. Just a couple plates full of turkey.
Wow. Are you
Lather
on
that
like
up with gravy.
keto
No.
diet? Is that one?
Yes.
or- Yes, I know it. I can see it. Yeah.
Richie's like
I
really
mean,
nice and lean now.
Technically, keto diet also can include the Brussels sprouts, the veggies. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you also want to maintain your fiber without going over the carb.
Yeah, I'm like
aspect of it.
carnivore now or something like that. We
Yes.
figure it out. Different
Right.
things depending on the day.
For sure. For
How
sure.
long have you been on the carnivore diet?
Or like keto since like April of 2022.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And are you doing any sort of fasting with it, or it's just pure keto? Yeah.
No, I just go off the vibes, how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, I keep it going.
Yeah.
Kind of go
don't-
day by day.
Yeah. Don't keep it too dirty.
And are
though.
you maintaining your weight now, or do you still want to like chop more weight off?
I'm chilling where I'm at. Right now, it's all about how I feel internally. So
good? Yeah.
Nice.
more so focused on that.
The taste buds are satisfied as long as that's.
Oh yeah, always.
too.
We love our Celsius. We love our Diet Coke.
Oh yes.
What is
We love
that?
our Coke Zero.
What's the beverage this evening?
Celsius.
Peach Vibe.
We don't get a lot of these products here. This is it.
Peach
We're
vibe.
still foreigners. We're like, I need to cross the border.
Is that a Target drink? You get that at a Target?
Everywhere.
Everywhere,
Oh,
but
everywhere.
not Canada.
Non-Canada. Let's say hi to a few people in the chat. We have
TJ.
Titanium J and Harold.
I know you want to get on this.
Harold is visiting his in-laws right now, but he has a link in case, but I don't know how loud it is where he is right now.
Oh, I mean, we know Filipino loud. Okay.
Are we ready to go into our first segment?
Let's do this.
Yes, we are.
Which is... Where is it? Here it is.
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Welcome back, Richie. So how long has it been since Richie's been?
I think 17 months.
Oh,
What is
not
it?
18 now?
Not
I
18?
feel like he's at the other end and then closer to where was it? Did you do the research?
No, I didn't.
Really?
My last appearance was June 2023 before Brick World.
See, 15 months.
Is it
Wow.
15?
Yeah, I'm
Or
good. I'm
17?
17 months. Sorry, 17 months. I'm good at this.
But then 1 day or 2 days, it would have been 18 months.
Maybe.
If
Maybe.
yeah.
See, and what kind of growth did happen in the last 17
Yeah,
months?
so
Purely keto
what-
diet.
Yeah, besides keto, what else has been? But you're lean already. The last
You
time
were
you
already
came
lean.
Yeah, I
out.
was. I had long hair. My hair was terrible the time you guys met me. Oh man, it was brutal.
It's called
Um,
evolution. At that time, that was you. You know, you can't say brutal.
Yeah, I was
We're-
growing it out without getting it
Yeah.
trimmed, so it looked horrendous.
We're many layers of our previous onions, right?
Yeah, so what's been going on? Well, channel has done well since I last saw you guys. So
Okay.
when I was on here last, I had what, like 2K. Now I'm at like 5K something.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Channel's been doing well, making a little money now, which is nice.
Nice.
The types
Right.
of videos you're doing now, it's just kind of the same as last time stuff, right? The story.
Yeah, more still a lot of like the video essay type stuff. I'm trying to get a new one out tomorrow. We'll see if that actually happens. If not, I'll push it to
Okay.
next week because
Mhm.
it's okay.
Right.
But more, I'm trying to like, I don't know, with the newer content I'm trying to make, I'm trying to do more like face cam stuff. So kind of like keep the video essay commentary stuff, but start throwing my
Mhm.
face in it a little more. So the channel has been doing well. I've been very fortunate for that. 2 videos over 100K now, which is I never thought
Ooh.
would happen.
Wow.
So
That's great.
channel's doing good. I'm doing good. It's good to be back on the show after a little 15 or 17 or so month break. however long it's
Hiatus. Yeah. We'll
it's
we'll
good
keep
to be back
track of
on.
like progression, right? It's always
Yeah,
like growth and
exactly.
progression.
Exactly. Last time I was in a suit. Today I'm no suit with a hat on.
Whoa, look at you. Very corporate. A casual corporate is the look.
Casual
right?
corporate.
Hat with a
Casual-
suit would be crazy. Especially
Right.
like hat backwards with a suit. Oh man, that'd be a look.
That's in
for
the
me.
next 17
And-
months.
and
Okay.
and no socks.
Yeah,
I got
just sandals, flip flop,
Oh, where are they? There they
Yeah.
are. Don't
No, I
worry,
mean
I'm not-
like
Come on,
in your
guys.
next
Come on,
visit, your third visit
yeah,
with us.
that's the third visit. Very corporate.
that would
Suit,
take us back
hat
closer
backwards,
to June. Yeah.
loafers with no socks.
Yeah.
No, we're
We'll see what the
professional over here.
We'll look at the return on investment at that point again in 17 months' time. That'll be
And so I want to ask you for your video essay videos, how do you come up with your ideas because the topics are pretty interesting.
Yeah, so for the ideas, it's pretty simple. Not simple, but the way I get ideas, honestly, is like when I'm like least expecting them. So a lot of ideas come in the shower. A lot of ideas come from when I'm in class, just like completely random times. And it's more so me just kind of like as a fan, just thinking about Lego and when different things pop in my head that like, oh, I've noticed changes, or I want to talk about a specific theme or what it means to me. Things
Yeah.
just kind of come naturally at this point. I have a good base in my comments as well, where a lot of times if I have a viewer leave an interesting comment, that might inspire a video, or
Yeah.
or kind of just like one video may inspire another. Like, what if my mind is changed on this one opinion, or
Mhm.
I see Lego doing something new, so I want to talk about the transition from what they were doing before to what they're doing now. Just like that kind of thing. Kind of just like being a fan and kind of just taking the conversation. You know, I don't have any like Lego friends in my like real life, you know, that I can like go to and talk to about like nerdy stuff. So a lot of that is just put that conversation out online about super niche things. And sometimes the videos do well, sometimes they don't. So not, you know, I don't know, just doing a lot of research into themes naturally.
Right.
And once you build up a Lego collection, you know, you're gonna have opinions on things. And
Yeah.
you know, so it just kind of that, you know.
When
So,
these ideas hit you, do you like have something to like put them, like note them? Because I feel like I have ideas
yeah.
all during the day, and then I forget to like make note of them. That I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking before, to like do something about it, right? So,
No, for sure. So I use like the Notes app a lot, or I'll write
Mm.
things down on a notebook if I'm in class, which
yes.
you know,
Looks like
taking
you're very
notes in
studious.
class, right?
Yeah.
But that sort of thing is just kind of, you know, find moments and just make sure I like write it down. If I can like get like the key idea down on paper, I can go back to it any time, and just my memory works where I'm able to remember like what I was specifically thinking, as long as I'm able to get it down on like paper or my Notes app.
When you do the notes app, do you ever do the like the microphone thing and then just talk it in and then it just types for you? I do that sometimes.
Didn't even know you could do that. You
I
probably
do
know
that
more about
sometimes for
tech than
my
me.
Diction.
notes app, especially for like Full of Brick, for things I want to ask. Instead of me typing it out like
I thought
on
you're
the
such a
phone,
fast typer, like
I'll
I
just
am.
press the microphone like this oh, you can't really see, it's too bright. But the bottom right corner, there's that microphone. You press it, and then I just talk into it. And
That's
then
how
it just,
I text you.
it just
That's why
types
it's
it.
like this huge, like, hey Nick, when you're in Costco, can you please pick up this? No.
Oh, I never do that. I'm a simple man.
You got to be careful with that. Talk the text. It will say things and type things that's definitely not what came out of your mouth. Just ask Harold.
Yes.
For what are I didn't see, but the 100K videos, what are the topics for those two videos?
Yeah, so they're actually both Lego City videos. So the one, let me actually look at my channel right now just to flex my numbers. So the downfall of Lego City Police has 128,000 views. It did well at first, but then like over the summer it just exploded, like in August and September out of nowhere. And then the other one with a lot of views is Lego's failed city theme. That's at 108,000. So I'm pretty sure those two kind of work together. People are watching one, they switch the other, vice versa. And if you kind of have two videos like that within a similar topic, it just kind of it hits.
Right.
But if you had told me that those two would have popped off, I would have said no way. So
interesting, right? Like where is the trend, and what makes people gravitate towards like a topic, and what creates that explosion? Like it's interesting because
it could happen not right away, but later
over
on.
time.
It's I guess what do they call it? Evergreen.
Evergreen, yeah. That's the beauty of YouTube, is you can put out a piece of content and it could flop, or it could do decent at first, then you sit on that for a year or two, and all of a sudden it's huge. And it's rewarding, because I mean that's what pays. So
right.
And I think Richie's videos can be evergreen compared to other videos where they might do a video based on the current trend or the current topic, but yours is like it could be forever. Like Lego City is gonna be around forever. It's not
oh, they're not getting rid of that.
So
no, it's been good, but then right now I'm just trying to spread my wings a bit more. So starting to dive into Star Wars, which is a theme I have not touched in ages in terms of content. So kind of I've been sticking with the unlicensed a lot lately, but I kind of want to try my hand at some licensed content, see how that performs. I mean, it has the potential to do better. Obviously, Lego Star Wars is, you know, king, but it could also absolutely flop because so many other people do Lego Star Wars content. So
but this is it, like you never know unless you try, right?
Exactly. And that's the fun of YouTube, is trying new things, and that's what keeps it fresh. I mean, obviously when I met you guys weren't doing Full of Brick, and now you have Jeremy on. Now it's much more of a refined show over time. It's like that kind of thing is what keeps it fun. You always have to change it up, you know?
For sure.
Like for example, an example of like trying something new. Remember Little Buskus, Mason,
Yeah,
our
of
middle guy.
course.
So he started a YouTube channel, and it's primarily My Singing Monster composer.
Ooh.
So he and primarily anime songs that he's been
Covers.
doing, and
So
so
his
his
channel
late-
is called Glasses Duck.
his channel's called Glasses Duck.
Glasses Duck.
But what I was trying to get to was he just put out this video recently, which was different from all his other videos. So instead of an anime cover, he did a cover of Tyler the Creator.
A song
Ooh.
by Tyler the Creator. Yeah, he
And
likes them.
so when it first came out, the views weren't as much as his other ones. But then just in the past couple of days, all of a sudden it spiked. And I even typed in the song that it's called Darling Eye.
It's called Darling Eye by Tyler.
And so I guess this song came out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 5 days ago.
I typed it in,
Yeah.
and he's like number 7 on the search. Just if you type in, so people are.
So now
seeing,
there's
big album.
5.1K views for that one.
and that was
Darling Eye.
5 days ago.
5 days
Damn.
ago. Yeah.
But he
I'll take
has
those
like
views.
he has
Yeah.
one video that has, what's his most popular
What's
one?
it up
The
to now?
popular one, if you know anime, is Otonoki.
It's-
Creepy Nuts.
It's
dun
152K
dun dun dun
now.
dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't know how to get him started on monetization,
He just got monetized just recently,
because he had his 4,000
and
hours.
so we were
viewed.
trying to get his AdSense, but then
But the brick adjuster is
I don't know if you
conflicting.
you can only have one AdSense per household.
Mm,
And so I was trying to get him onto our AdSense, and so we're still working on that.
have Maria
Trying to-
do it.
Well, I had the brick zapper, but I don't think I was monetized,
No,
right? But I mean, like, he should have his own channel in general.
but you
Like,
can
is
have
there-
you can have multiple channels on one AdSense.
Oh, okay. Well, we're
Oh,
still figuring it out, but we
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I mean, some of the songs are copyright, right? So, but I mean, even when you play them, I mean, like, ads play, like YouTube ads play.
Yeah,
So whoever that
we'll see how-
benefits YouTube. But yeah, he seems to
he's
enjoy it.
enjoying it. He's I guess it's been going like 3 months now. So
We're like, what are you doing in your room? Get out of there.
keep the door open.
he gets it from you guys.
I don't stay in my room.
But yeah, his subs now are like 1.5K.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
it's coming up.
Yeah.
now,
So he gained 200 since last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
So,
so. I
people
think
are
so.
finding him, and then in the comments, it's always like, "Whoa, bro, this is so good. How
Fire.
do you do this, bro?"
But he does have his original pieces, and they're not as well done, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's
or
the
not as
cover-
well received,
it's the
right?
covers.
It's the covers that really hit
Mm.
the people and what's popular and stuff like that. But-
Yeah. So we did see. Well, I saw Richie this year. I think it was like the last day. You weren't
Yeah,
able to come
briefly.
to the whole.
Yeah.
You weren't able to come to the whole event, right? Because I guess scheduling with work or something.
Yeah. I had an internship, so I was working Monday to Friday, and then I popped out Friday night. I was all day there. I was there all day. Damn, I can't even talk. Saturday, and then I was there a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I missed you Saturday.
Mhm.
Oh, did you see Miles Turner then on Saturday?
I mean, I saw him. I
Basketball
didn't go
player?
up to him like everybody
did
else
see him.
going up. I was like, I don't know who he. Like, I mean, I know he's a player, but like, I'm not into basketball that much. and I'm
Right,
like,
right.
He's meeting everybody. Does
Wouldn't
he
know
really want
him
to meet
either.
one more person?
Yeah, we were at the Ninjago concert and we missed it. I didn't even know he was there until afterwards.
I just see him and go, that's a very tall person.
Oh, so you saw him?
Exactly.
No, but I feel like if I were
Oh.
to see him, if you had
Yeah,
it
I
told
mean,
me,
yeah,
you'd
he's,
be like
he's a
a-
tall guy.
in my head, I'd be like, he better be like an athlete
You'd
with
be
that
like up to his knees or
God-given
something.
like height frame. But I'd be up to his knees. Yeah, pretty much.
No, yeah. I mean, I saw him from a distance, but didn't go up. I was like, oh, is that? Because I'd heard about him playing or being a Lego fan before, but I didn't talk to him.
Yeah. Are you thinking of going this coming June?
I should be there for I don't know how long or what days, but I'll be
Yeah.
around.
You
I'm
don't
always
live too
around.
far, right? You're like
Yeah, you're
local.
local. You're local.
I'm in Chicago, so I have no
Yeah.
excuse.
Like we're local at Bricks and the Six, and we didn't show up.
Yeah, exactly. You have to go to your local shows, right?
No,
I'm lucky that
we
mine is
we
virtual.
didn't go
We
to
did-
our local show.
we didn't go. is
Oh.
what
We
saying.
were so ridiculously busy that weekend. We're like, oh, we should show up.
And we're literally
like less than 10 kilometers away.
Yeah, we're really close.
Like really
How many miles is that?
like not even 5 miles, 5-7 miles away.
Yeah.
Like we're close.
Because Bricks in the 6, the Toronto, it's in the suburb. In
Suburb.
our
the
suburb.
same way that Schaumburg is a suburb,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
off the highway, same like Chicago Brick World, but
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
we're literally so close. Like we're down the road. But that weekend, like first of all, we didn't realize it was that weekend until like late in the game. And I don't know, it was jam-packed on my end.
lots of things
Like
are
I'm like
happening.
we were, and the thing though is it's not unlike Brick World Chicago, it's not seamlessly like a 9-hour day straight. It was like buy tickets from like 9 to noon or 2 to 5. And it's like really the only time I could actually pop in is like noon to 2. Like I have swimming, I
And their
have this,
birthdays.
I had to bring my car for tire changes, and then I have basketball, right? So it's like I have that pie range, and you guys are not taking people in. So
And
we
I
tried.
couldn't go by myself because I didn't
It
even
is
have a
shame.
car. Tristan took my car.
Yeah, and then I had the other car that's getting winter tires. Anyways, that's our excuse.
I guess I could have walked.
I mean, what kind of
Uber.
yeah, I mean,
I could have Ubered. But
you know, in hindsight. Yeah, but we'll try our better next
so how did
time.
you like Brick World Chicago this year for that little short time that you were there?
It was cool. I mean, I preferred 2023. 2024 was still a good time though, but 2023 is probably my #1 Brick World of all time. But 2024 was still cool. And it's okay. I mean, some years you have more fun, other years you don't.
Yeah.
It's not to say it's a bad thing. It's just, it's the way
Yeah.
life goes.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
sounds depressing, but it's not.
No, but like it also depends on like how you're feeling, right? Like
Exactly,
what
yeah.
led up to the moment you're there, how busy were you, or all the thoughts you have versus
Exactly.
your
yeah.
expectation XYZ, right? So that's fair. That's fair.
How was 2023 then? What made it so special?
I mean, I got Barracuda Bay, as Harold just referenced in the chat. I met so many people that I would have never expected to cross paths with from like my past and present from Lego community. Like I met you guys, and that was like crazy because again, like I was watching you guys back in like 2016.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like it's kind of crazy to meet
You
Brick
guys are
Adjustment
short.
and Brick Zapper. Yeah, I am tall, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like it's cool because there were so many people there that like, and it just showed me so many different communities, and it was just I don't know, it's good to be there the full time. I mean, the public days are cool, but the private days are really where it's at.
That's
in my
when you
opinion.
connect for sure.
Yeah.
And you really get to see, like, I don't know, like I really, really enjoy seeing all the displays personally. Like I really value all the art and the creativity that goes from each mock. But again,
It's
we
hard
stay away
to
when it's
see
the
it
public days.
It's hard to see it.
We don't
during
even go near the
during the
No,
public days.
yeah.
It's hard to
right.
It's hard to see it. It's so crowded.
Unless you have that.
I mean, it's even hard during the private days, so I can be real. Like, you walk around, you try to give the give the creators the proper time to like actually like take a look at their builds, and then before you know it, you meet someone else, and you're talking.
You're chatting.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's be real. If you're walking around the convention hall and you're like engaged in some long conversation where you're just getting your steps in, you're really not looking at the builds. Let's be real. So, and that's okay, but it's the truth.
So, including this year, how many Brick World Chicagos have you been to now? Because you've been to a lot. Probably the most that any of our guests have been, I think. Richie.
Okay. 2024, 2023, 2022, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. I either went to 2011, 2012, and 2013, or
free driving days. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. Like
2011. So you would have been like 9 years old.
I think I went to 2011, or I went to 2012. No, I think I went to 2010, 2011, 2012, or I went to 2011, 2012. I can't even keep track.
When you were that young, were you aware of it, or were your parents the one who took you because they know you enjoyed Lego? Like,
I mean, like my parents knew I loved Lego, but part of it was like the first year I went is because I used to be in Cub Scouts, so which is part of Boy Scouts, and like they were like Brick World in the early days was really like hitting. I'm pretty sure they really hit like Boy Scouts hard. Like, hey, like bring them out. It's all these young boys. They're gonna love it.
Right, right.
So that's like the way we went to the first one because I went with my mom and then like other people in my like pack.
I see.
And then the next year, I think I went with my grandpa, and then I think I went with my mom the year after, but I can't remember. But I was definitely at 2016.
Right.
That's
And
when it
so
was different.
among your pack, were anybody else into Lego, or that
I mean,
like
yeah, I mean, we were all young boys, right? We're
yeah,
all like
yeah,
7, 8, so we all liked Lego. But it was
yeah.
like before I became like a super fan, right? Because I don't know.
Mhm.
I argue. I feel like you can't. I feel like the transition from like normal fan into like super fan kind of
To
takes place
hoarder?
like later elementary school.
Right.
You know, where it's like you actually have to make a conscious effort to like Lego, and everybody's kind of getting out of it. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
What was the first year that you attended the private days?
2017.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And
they
that
were
was
quiet.
when you started doing the interviews?
Yeah, my first interview was 2017. So I was with Emendar Productions in 2017. Then 2018, I did a bunch of them. 2019, I did a few as well, but those have been taken down. And then I stopped interviewing. I retired from interviewing. No longer an interviewer.
Right. Was it always in Schaumburg? Like always at the Renaissance?
No, it used to be in Wheeling, Illinois, which is about
Oh.
15 minutes
Like it
north.
was at a Westin, I think, is
It
what I
was the
read.
Westin, correct?
Okay.
Wow, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can't remember when it moved.
I think
to
it
the
was from your
Renaissance.
history video that
Maybe it was from your history video.
saw that.
I listen.
It had to be. So yeah, it was at the Westin in Wheeling, Illinois, and now it's obviously at the Renaissance in good old Schaumburg.
Yeah. And even now, like I feel like it's still outgrowing the space, right?
It definitely is, but I mean, it really is a perfect space because the whole key to it is to have a convention center tied to a hotel, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And in the city, you don't when you think about big convention centers in the city that can actually like handle that many people, you really only have McCormick Center or McCormick Place, whatever the correct term is.
And then just navigating through the city makes it challenging.
But
Parking.
that's so much more expensive when it comes to hotel rooms.
Yeah.
And then you lose the factor of everybody being in the same hotel room because once you're in the city, you have a million hotels you could stay at. And then obviously now they've tried to up security, and I think they've done a decent job at it. But when you're going to be in downtown Chicago, you can't be having people walking into the convention center at 2 a.m. So it is what it is, for better or worse. But I think it's a good spot, all things considered.
Yeah, it is. It's like 2 seconds from Costco. Hello.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna move to an even bigger one in the future, or
bigger?
I don't know of any like bigger convention centers in the suburbs, really.
With a hotel like that. With a hotel like that.
There's the Donald Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, which is maybe a little bit of a drive north, I would say, north of Schaumburg. And that's right near the airport. But again, there's no like hotel tied to it, and it's a massive convention center. They do a lot of conventions in the Renaissance anyway. Like I know there's a sneaker one there. I know they have like an audio one where they have like stereo systems and stuff.
Well, at the beginning of this season, we went there, and day one there was like a food convention, and so everything smelled so good. Like we're like, how do we sign up for this convention?
Do 2 in 1,
Well, and then in 2023 they had the hot tub convention.
Oh, hot tub convention.
There.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know.
The hot tub girls. But I think the first time I kind of saw footage of Brickworld Chicago was your vlogs.
Oh wow!
When you were younger. And,
yeah, I was doing. I was doing vlogs there before. Let me make sure this Instagram story actually uploads. Sorry. Yeah, I was doing vlogs there before. It was different back in the day. It really was. Now I don't vlog because everybody else vlogs, so I can just watch theirs. But when I was going back in the day, it was 2017. It wasn't a YouTube convention. 2018 it kind of started to shift to one, but it wasn't really until like 2022 that it became like the convention to go to. And now everybody's going to Chicago, which is. Yes. You had told me that in 2016 when there were
nah.
When I could count the number of YouTubers that I knew on 2 hands and not even use every finger, I would have said BS. So it's been a crazy change for sure.
And just the growth of again, the social media aspect of it, right? Like it's no longer just Lego on YouTube. It's like Lego on TikTok, Lego on Instagram, Lego on
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yes.
No, I
right?
mean it's crazy, right? Because
So
like
it's
back in the
exploded in
day,
many aspects, facets.
back in the day, we had why do we have Instagram? The whole point of Instagram was to use one, DMs to contact people, and two, to use it as a way to promote your YouTube channel. You know, and now it's like there are
It's
people
true.
with only Instagram, and they're
Yes.
just killing it. You know, it's like
Exactly.
if you
Exactly.
again, if you told me that back in the day, the whole point I had Instagram was to promote my YouTube channel, and now it's
Right.
like
Right.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Like we used to go to Chicago for Pokemon.
Oh
Pokemon
yeah.
Go.
We would go there and
Go
like stay
Fest.
downtown and
Mhm.
yeah, do Go Fest for the weekend. We even did like was it a Harry Potter?
No, that was Indianapolis.
Oh, that was Indianapolis. Yeah, we
Oh.
followed those things.
Harry
Man.
Potter,
Yeah,
Wizards Unite.
And then now it's
That was all during I was taking my Lego break. Or
Lego
Lego YouTube break. I was
break.
playing those other games.
Yeah.
And we used to go to C2E2.
Oh,
What's that?
that's in LA, right?
No.
Or no, that's in Chicago. That's the one in
That's in
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah,
That's what I was just looking up. Is that McCormick Place?
yeah.
What is
That's
that,
a big
Jeremy?
one.
C2E2 Comics to Entertainment.
Oh.
So it's a huge comic entertainment, basically a kind of East Coast of San Diego Comic Con.
Okay. When is that? What month is that? Is that still
It's in the
happening?
spring, right?
Oh,
It's in spring. Let's see here. What is it this year? Well, next year. It is. Well, I just
And
had it pulled
honestly,
up.
like Chicago's always been like a city that we travel to. I went a lot to it. Even Nick, when we were little, I have family there, so it was just always an easy drive for me, anyways, growing up. And then now it's just like something that we've taken our kids.
It's
to.
what 10 or 8
April
hours?
11th
8
through
hours.
13th.
April 11th to 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo.
Have you been to that, Richie?
No, I haven't. I know my roommate in college went with his friend once.
Mm.
I'm just like, I know it's to be slammed, and like I'm nerdy about Lego, but I'm not nerdy about everything else. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
like the only Lego that's gonna be there is like a few figures for sale here and there at a couple vendors, you know. So
Super busy.
it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where like if I was more passionate about other like nerdy things, I definitely would go, but it's not something I'm super passionate about, so I haven't been.
When was the last time you went, Jeremy?
Probably 2015. So
Oh,
probably 2
wow.
years ago.
Okay.
Oh, a long time ago.
Thinking it was
But
probably
it's still going.
Yeah.
10.
It might have been even earlier than that. Yeah. Yeah, we went there. I went there for the comics.
Yeah.
So one of the artists who I always followed, he passed away. They did a tribute. A lot of the artists who did the tribute pages were there, so I went there to get all their
cool.
signatures and everything,
Oh, that's cool.
and meet some of the artists I've always wanted to. So that's why.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That would be
Yep.
cool.
Richie, have you been to other Lego conventions besides Brick World?
No. I was supposed to go to Philly Brick Fest for many years. I actually was planning to go out there in 2020 as like a little present to myself, like, hey, I'm graduating high school, let's go check it out. And then of course there was no Philly Brick Fest 2020. And then by the time it kind of got resurrected, like most of the crowd that went was not going any longer. Because the whole idea was I wanted to go to Philly, I wanted to meet people like you. Didn't you go to Philly, Port City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
2016.
went. I know Lucas Bricks went, the Brick Maniac went,
Lucas.
Yes.
Brick Smith went, Brick Blaze went, I think once or twice. Brickitect was there, Brick Czar was there, like a whole different crowd that was at Chicago pre-pandemic. Because Chicago pre-pandemic was really mostly just like Star Wars kind of guys, and then like one-off like creators here and there. So my whole idea was like, oh, let's go to Philly and see what it's all about. And now it seems like I don't really know if Philly Brick Fest is a thing, or I don't know what's up with that. I'm not gonna whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, I go to Brick World and all of a sudden you guys are there and Harold's there, so it's like why goes anywhere else really?
Well, it's funny, right? Like our kids grew up us going to Philly Brick Fest, like taking them, so they have childhood memories of it. And I mean, while Nick's busy sometimes to convention, I take them out and we gallivant around Philadelphia itself. And just a couple of days ago, Mason's like, what's that creepy museum you used to take us to? And I don't know what triggered him to remember this, because it's been literally like years since we've been, like way pre-pandemic, like 2016 was the last. right? But it was
17.
17. It was the Muter Museum. So the Muter Museum is with a College of Doctors and Physicians over in Philadelphia. But the guy who owns it, Muter, he collected a bunch of just anomalies, like strange
Weird.
human remains, and all in jars. And yes,
This
I
is
took my
how
kids.
a tumor looks like.
This is how a tumor looks like growing from a hand, and it's like in a jar.
If they like that, you should
conjoined
take them to the
twins.
Museum of Science and Industry.
Oh, I have.
In Chicago?
Yes, when I was little.
They have stuff like that?
Well, there they have like people like they have this like whole like human body area, right? So like they
Yes.
have a couple like all the veins and organs and like
Yep.
the brain and eyes.
What's
like,
even
people-
the museum right on
Mm.
Lakeshore? Like the Museum of Civilization, is it? Like what's that called? Like right
Oh,
on Lakeshore.
Field?
The Field Museum. They also have an area of anatomy there, and they have like jars of embryos.
Oh no, that's the
Pages.
Museum of Science and Industry.
Oh, that is now in Science and Industry. Okay. When I was growing up, it was in Field Museum, and I thought I also took my kids there
Oh.
to traumatize them.
yeah,
but-
yeah. They have all like the fetuses for like
Yes,
different months
yes.
or days and weeks.
But yeah, those are the things that kind of remained with me too when I was a little girl.
Yeah,
And my uncle would take me there.
But they have they have like the coal
Yes.
mine there, which is really cool. Like you go down an elevator and you're in the coal
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
The Field
yeah.
Museum is cool. You got Sue
Yes.
the giant dinosaur.
A huge collection
Whoa.
of mummies in the basement. Yeah, you have Sue the
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Who's Sue the dinosaur?
She's like a T-Rex.
It's like a
T-Rex.
real
a
like
dinosaur.
a
They call her Sue.
fossil
Yep.
dinosaur.
Yep. A lot of her remains are in full. Like usually, like dinosaurs are like most of their proportions are in plaster,
Mhm.
as based on proportion.
But
right?
she's
Like
one of the
usually-
few
She's one of the
where-
few with it's very intact dinosaur collection.
But
Interesting.
it's funny. Her head is showcased separately because it's so heavy that it could not. You put it on
Oh.
top of the remains and it's
Yes.
gonna go crash on the floor.
Yeah.
So the
So-
head on the actual dinosaur
probably
is
a cast.
plastered.
Yeah, it's
Probably
fake.
cast.
But then
Yeah.
they have the actual head upstairs.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. But I know, I feel like there's all these good, cities that we, on top of Lego, we would try to also explore. Like,
Well, this year for 2024, we went to downtown Chicago before heading
Yes.
into the convention center.
and I was just lazy. Like part of like my experience too with going to Schaumburg was it's quite a drive back and forth into the city.
Mhm.
And I was just stuck in a lot of traffic last year that I'm like, okay, how many times do I want to do this? And compared to last year, I was only with my youngest kid, who is in no way a bodyguard. Like he's, I would have to like keep an eye on him that I don't lose him. Versus when I have the older ones, I feel like they are another set of eyes for me or however, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like safer in a pack than like, and like, oh, I have to be like the most responsible. Yes, I know I'm the mother, but like the most responsible among my entourage here.
But we went to Pequods first. We tried
Ooh.
that for the first time.
pick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like-
And then we went to the Lego store in that what is
Yeah,
it?
there's
Water
a
place.
Water Tower.
Yeah,
place?
that was an interesting Lego store. Like I don't even know how
They have that huge display window.
that mall is so quiet, and then you just have like the Lego store. Like
It is an interesting mall because it's like it's
is.
huge and there's so many people coming in and out, but it's like it is oddly quiet. They do a good job at like keeping it like quiet and moving people around with how many
Yes.
floors it is.
yes, yeah, like it's all like a step pyramid of something, right? But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised like it's I don't know profitable, right? Like other than Lego being there, like there's not really a lot of other stores.
They have
in
they have
it.
they have a lot of like restaurants or bars up top. Like
Mhm,
they have
mhm.
one that's like Harry Carey. He's like the announcer he was the play-by-play
Mhm.
Yeah.
caller, I believe, for the Chicago Cubs.
Oh,
Or the
okay,
announcer
okay.
or whatever.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
they have like a sports bar up top that has like amazing views of the lake and everything. So they have a lot of like party venues up top. So
Yeah. Let's try that again.
Harold's not here for the ticker tape. I'm like, oh, I didn't put the ticker tape. It just reminded me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something about downtown. Okay, never mind. Harry Carey. What were you saying?
Harry Carey.
just
Yeah,
they have,
Jeremy
like,
knows.
they have a ton of like really cool spots in that building. Like obviously some of it's retail, but then you go up and it's more well, I mean, I guess what would you still call whatever restaurants kind of more so
Yeah.
that kind of thing too.
Yeah.
They have American Girl dolls.
I was
in
gonna
that.
say they have American Girl. There's
I've
another
never
store
been
that I
there.
remember.
I think I've
That's
passed
okay,
by.
but I know it's like one of the signage that you see, like it's prominent
Yeah.
enough, right? Because they have all the stores up, on the ceiling to just navigate you into this mall space.
I'll admit, most times I go down to the water tower place, I go straight to the Lego store, which is not too far from street level. It's like one or two
It's
flights
like
of
2 flights.
escalators.
Correct. Yes.
Or like I go downstairs to grab a slice of pizza, like one of the, like the cheaper, like, restaurant type places. That's really it.
Yeah.
Not well traveled within that building.
Something about Chicago in that area that has always impressed me is how clean that area is. Like, it's not like when you think about it, like a downtown Chicago, you think, oh, it's gonna be like
Detroit. It's not Detroit.
It's not
no, but like
it's not New York.
Like the
not New
street,
York.
the streets,
It's not New York.
the streets are nice and they're clean.
But even towards that end, like I almost feel like that's towards the end of the Magnificent Mile, right? Like where the water tower is at. And it's similar to me when you're in New York City and you're almost at High Park. Like as you progress uptown in New York, it's like all retail, all Broadway, and then it gets quieter. You have maybe a couple more like large retail stores, sort of like the water tower. And then it empties out into the High Park area in New York. And in Chicago, I'm kind of expecting that too, right? But it just gets really quiet towards that end. Because to me, like beginning of Magnificent Mile is really at the river, right? At the river. And then south of that is like the Bean or the Cloud and all the museums.
You have Millennium
Gallery and
Park,
stuff like
a lot
that,
of like
right?
all like the financial
Exactly.
buildings.
And it's all like crowded there. But like as you enter that, like as you progress upward, it gets really quiet. That's why I'm surprised like the Lego store is there. And I guess maybe when we went, it was like really early still in the morning, opening a weekday that, is it going to be busy or not, right? But
yeah, I don't know. I've been there, more than a couple handful of times, and every time I'm in that building, I don't know, they just manage the traffic well. I think people just know where they're going.
Yes.
And like the way the mall is, the way the kind of the water tower is broken up is it's not like a traditional mall where you're kind of encouraged to walk from place to place.
Yeah.
Who wants to take an escalator ride all the way up? If you're at a mall and you're gonna go to the Lego store, maybe you'll take a lap around, see what else is going on, so it's kind of like that.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Has Chicago always been like clean like that for a while, or has there been like a push towards making the streets clean, like safer and clean?
Definitely a push. I mean, in my lifetime, it's been pretty nice, but over, ever since I was a kid, I've noticed it's gotten a lot nicer, gotten a lot cleaner, gotten a lot bougier. They have the Riverwalk.
Totally
they have the Riverwalk now.
Yes.
So that's cool. But I mean, obviously they've put in a lot of, but Chicago's always been an iconic city. The water towers always, the actual water tower has been there forever. Wrigley Field, you have the Sears Tower, you have, like Marina City, which is one of like the two iconic buildings, the ones that are like round.
That's right.
Navy Pier.
Navy Pier, of course. Millennium Park is relatively new. That was kind of put in post 9/11 because that actually used to be like an airfield. And then of course, the idea of having, an airport right in downtown did not seem like a good idea. So it transitioned to park. But I mean, in my lifetime, it's been pretty nice, but it's a good city. I like it. I'm gonna stay there.
The Bean was actually under renovation.
I know.
This summer.
I went down in like July though, and like it had just opened, which was nice.
We opened again,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it was like perfect timing. I just got down there and boom, it was reopened. So that was nice. It was a nice surprise. Buckingham Fountain, Art Institute, the museums are top tier. Yeah, it's a good city, and I mean, obviously, I'm in the burbs.
I feel like it's relatively safe. Like I don't know, like I love cities in general, and I feel like I walk in too many cities feeling safe. Versus my mom is always a bit paranoid about be careful how you hold your purse or however. But I don't know.
I mean, you don't want to be caught. I mean, you don't want to be caught taking the red line at 2 or 3 a.m.
No, exactly, right? Like, just know your environment. Just be aware of like your surrounding and.
No, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Can I outrun that person if I need to, or punch them back? I don't know. Like those are the things in my head.
Detroit is trying to become more bougie now.
Detroit is interesting, right? Like we haven't been to Detroit in a while. Like we've run the races there, and
it's been a while.
The marathon race in Detroit is interesting because it actually goes back to Windsor, Canada, and then up back to US. So you actually have to give your passport to them, and you're
not during the race.
During the race, but you actually have to hand it over because as a racer, and then you go down the bridge and then back up into the tunnel when you come back. So it's a very interesting border to border kind of unique kind of situation. And it is interesting, Detroit, because it's such a contrast. Like there's the areas that are like very Art Deco, opulent, like the buildings you can see from when in the 20s before things crashed down, how amazing it was. They actually have quite an interesting art gallery there that the Ford family was able to put a lot of their artwork in, and even like some very famous self portraits of Van Gogh sit in that museum. And I was so surprised because it's like not in the middle of nowhere, but like it isn't like a big city like the New York or the Chicago or the Boston, right? And then you just drive a few distance and it's like 10 mile and you're like, 8 miles, sorry, and I'm gonna have to lock my doors and let's not get out of here. But then you drive a little bit more north and then it's another very beautiful, like swanky, rich area, right? But huge contrasts of like wealth and not.
I mean, like Chicago had like a very like fast turnaround compared to other cities. Like, because I mean, I was born in the suburbs, but like my family, ever since they came over, have been in Chicago. So like my grandpa's old neighborhood was like the Polish neighborhood, right? And just was like where all the Polish people lived. And then obviously as time went on, it got rougher and they moved out to the suburbs. And now that neighborhood is now like a hipster area. And it's been that way for like over 20 years now. And like the property that my grandpa lived in now is like worth a ton, obviously. It's like, it's just, it's crazy to see this like neighborhood get completely
refurbished, redesigned.
And it's like if I didn't know like that, like I have family that lived there, I would have no clue what it was before. I'd just be like, oh, this has always been like the hipster, the cool cafes, the record stores. Which is, I mean, I don't know. It you can look at, I mean, obviously, you can be like, it sucked, but it's interesting, right? I think it definitely is. So, I mean, Chicago definitely had a very, I think, quick turnaround compared to like cities like Detroit, where I think like it kind of fell even before Chicago kind of had its, its tough days.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
We love Chicago.
We like Chicago.
Yeah,
never leaving.
Hopefully, we'll be able to make it for 2026. We don't have a hotel yet, but
2026.
Oh, sorry, 2025.
I'm like going, how far in the future are we thinking? Yeah.
So
yeah. I was wondering too, what year are we entering? Are ready to go to the next slide?
Yeah. Oh, before we go into our next, I've been asking return guests.
Right.
Favorite set of 2024, one that you've gotten, and one that you have your eye on but you haven't gotten.
I don't buy Lego set. No. I bought like 3 sets this year. I bought the Jedi Bob Starfighter. I bought the battle pack that came out at the start of the year. And then I bought the Ninjago battle pack. So out of those 3 sets, my top set that I've bought would have to be the battle pack from Star Wars.
Which battle pack was that one?
What?
Which battle pack was that?
It's the one with like 4 clone troopers. One of them is red. 3 of them are white, and there's a couple there's a couple of droids.
With droids.
Oh, okay.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
It came out like a year ago, practically. But then a set I want to get the Endurance. That's
the one that just came out.
Yeah. I need to buy that. I should probably buy that like now instead of like waiting.
I heard that online the gift with purchase is already sold out. So if you want to get the gift with purchase, go to the Lego store. Go to
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the record player. It's already gone.
Yeah,
you're right.
Not the record player. The shackle box or the boat. You know the boat that comes with
the dinghy.
I don't see the boat for sale with it. That's interesting.
Online, it's sold out already.
Oh wow.
So if you want to get the boat, you gotta go to the stores. I saw it on. We'll see it on news that you can use. I saw it. It said sold out. But having said that, we're gonna go to our next segment, which is share your stories. Share your stories. Share your stories. Weekly recap. Weekly recap.
Remind me what my weekly recap was.
You
I sick work.
You had your Christmas party last week.
I did. I was not here for Apple full of brick, and this is work Christmas party, which
she came in with this big, huge wine bottle.
We're not Google. I always tell my coworkers we're healthcare workers, so But it's a good time. It's always good to like, see coworkers, friends who've come in our lives through work, outside of work, right? And so
Was there a
it's
lot of
just-
dancing?
No, we don't dance. We're old.
Oh,
Come on.
Well, no. So basically, it's just in a hall,
Bottle
like
of
a.
wine and no dancing.
Well,
Wow, you're no
I
fun,
left
Maria.
earlier. We actually had games. I was great at beer pong still.
beer
So
pong.
I'm
Beer
good
pong
I'm
at a
good like my
hospital party?
target. Yeah.
Beer pong and no dancing is crazy.
I mean, there was Christmas music playing. There's only so much you can jam to.
Wait, so
Christmas
where
music.
did you what table did you use for the beer
Oh, there's
pong?
tables. There's tables, and then you put like your red cups over, and
Okay.
it was whatever.
We'll have to, we'll have to
I'm
get a game in at BrickWorld Chicago.
Right? I even had like one pretty epic throw that I went from far, and it was just fluke. It actually went in, and it did like one of those like crazy whirls, and like nobody had it on camera, but
What
like
would be a
whoever
Lego
witnessed it,
Lego version of beer pong? How would you Lego?
we would throw a piece in like
It has to be
cups.
something that bounces though.
It doesn't have to bounce because you need to get it inside the cup.
Yeah.
You don't want it
Oh.
to come out.
But what would be the cups? What would be the Lego?
It'll be like a Lego cup. Maybe we should do like a Lego cup. How we used to have Lego, like the Lego, what
Or what
pick
about
a
those?
brick
You know those
ball.
little tubs, the brown, the
Containers.
small brown, the tubs, like the circular ones that they
Yeah.
have like in the pirate ship.
But you want it like to be challenging enough
It's
that it's not
big.
so wide. You
Just
can't
use
have it
bigger
wide. It
brick
has
but
to be
it's
small enough.
but it's small.
Use a Chima
or
ball.
pick a brick
Use a
cup.
Chima ball
Chima
for the container.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
about 2 inches, and the Chima ball is about an inch. So
Half. Yeah. Enough. Yeah. We can make a game. BrickWorld Chicago.
But is that after some beverages? Does
It
that
has to
be
have
the-
beverages. Definitely.
The
Of course.
difficulty.
Like
up
that's the whole
difficulty?
point of this kind of game. But yeah, and then work. I did something kind of not smart. I
Oh.
fell
Oh
earlier
yeah.
this week.
She broke our Lego chair.
I broke a Lego chair.
Or Tristan's old Lego chair.
So it's actually a pretty sturdy kid chair. So when Tristan was little,
you have a
we actually
photo
bought
of it?
him a Lego table, right? So with the
Oh.
surface.
You know those
actually
Lego
has base
tables
plates.
where it has like the
Yeah.
And so of course our kids have outgrown this set, but the chair it's pretty sturdy. And I was cleaning windows. So there's a chair. It's pretty broken. I don't know if you see the broken chair.
yeah,
Anyways, I was using it as a footstool from the ledge going up and down. And I was pretty, I think I'm still nimble. Unfortunately, with a drop down, I had hit the edge of the chair instead and it toppled over. And before I knew it, I was on my back in pain and I
And you had
couldn't
this
even
big
figure out what happened.
purple mark on the back of
Yeah.
on your
So,
backside.
I was all bruised. I still feel pretty beaten. Like I feel like I just keep moving just to, not tighten up. But lots of Advil and icing and lesson learned, do not clean windows. I don't know, but I have cleaning.
She was
OCD.
actually using, that Goo Gone that Jeremy you're telling us. Do you know Goo Gone, Richie?
No.
Waffle?
It's like
to
it's just a
remove
straight glue
stickers
gun.
and everything.
No,
So-
it's called Goo Gone.
Goo
And
Gone.
it's actually good for taking off
Stickers.
sticker residue on
anything with
Lego.
an adhesive
Backing.
or
It
sticky
helps
surface.
just peel it off without you scraping it
So
off.
you know when you have like Lego bricks and you have stickers on it and you take the sticker off and it leaves that little residue?
Yeah, of course. I hate that.
Goo Gone is great. You
To
just
clean
spray
it up.
it, you spray it a little,
And
and
it
then
clears
you
it.
just wipe off the residue.
Yep.
It just comes.
Oh.
Yeah.
The goo is gone. It
Yeah.
just comes off.
So what I
Yep.
was doing was we had new windows installed and the sticker on the window was still there. So I'm like, I got to remove those.
And it's hard to take those stickers off without leaving the
residue. But even like it just helps the sticker also come off, right?
Oh, you
So
just
you're not
spray it.
really like trying to scrape it off. And that was what I was doing.
old people stuff, Richie.
Yep. One day you're gonna say, what's that product that Maria and Nick were like,
Goo
telling me
Gone.
to
You can
remove
get it on
stickers
Amazon.
off the sticker off our new windows, right? Goo Gone.
I heard it from Jeremy.
It's from
first.
Home Depot, I'm sure Walmart, all of the
Yeah, everywhere's
clean
got
hardware
it.
areas. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so
don't
it's, like
fall.
it's not like a Lego related product.
No.
No, it's to
No,
like
no.
so okay. One of the things I also like to remove things off is when I have a wine bottle and I do judge a wine bottle based on how the wine bottle looks or the label of the wine bottle. Like don't judge a book by its cover. I totally judge wine bottles based on their labels. And if there's a label that I like, I will actually Google on it and keep that label.
Oh.
It's like scripted, then it's more expensive.
No,
No, it's not. That's
No.
not the.
but yeah, I know. The notifications of me. That's another one of them. What do I do with them? Don't even ask. Nothing. Yeah. How's everyone's week?
Jeremy, how was your week?
Pretty good. We spent most of the week trying to finish up our Christmas shopping. So
Oh, are you guys ready? We
We see
that's
some
what it is.
Christmas decorations
We do like
behind
the
you.
Christmas
I have some
decorations.
Christmas decorations up. Still got more coming, but
Yeah.
basically for us, we've done it. I think this is the second time, maybe third time we've done it. But basically, we put a budget of $100, and we buy presents for each other in the $100 budget.
Oh.
So I was trying to get everything finished up, so we don't have to worry about going into December. So I think Andrea's down to like $2.52 left. And
Wait, then you
I'm-
compare like who wins? Like I have more, so I
oh,
win.
I already know I'm going to lose
Oh,
because the first day we actually researched it, she was like, "Oh, well, I found this. It's buy two get two free. Oh, I found this. It's buy five get five free." It's like I was like, "Where are you looking?"
she is very smart, very clever, very
I already
resourceful.
know that I'm going to lose the
Okay.
gift battle. I
Gift
think we
battle.
have similar number
love that.
of wrapped presents, and then we still have stockings we're going to do. But we was doing that for most of the week. We had Thanksgiving yesterday, and as soon as the our lunch, because we watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade,
Oh,
then we
cool.
watched
Yeah.
the National Dog Show, which takes place in Oaks Convention Center.
The same place with Billy
Oh,
Breakfast
where
in
is.
Billy Breakfast
Philadelphia.
took place.
Crazy.
Wow.
And as soon as that happened, we had our lunch, and right after we ate, we started decorating. So
Yeah, you guys are like on a mission. Done, cleared.
Like a
Christmas.
rebuild the
I like.
oh yeah, and we binge watched Rebuild the Galaxy.
Oh,
How was it?
And
how'd
It's
you like
actually
it?
good. I am ready for. Well, I'm hoping that there is going to be more to it because I'm like, there's a lot of people who's missing. There's more story they could have told, so I'm hoping there's going to be another season. It says it's season 1, so hopefully there'll be another season of it.
Have you
Where do
checked that
watch
out,
it?
Richie?
Disney Plus.
Yes, on Disney Plus.
Nice.
Have you checked that out, Richie?
No,
Not yet.
I know I should. I know a lot of people tell me to, but I'm not that big of a Star Wars guy. So you'll have to
Nick's been
twist my
telling
arm.
us to watch it for months, so we finally sat down and watched it.
very good.
When did it come out? Like August?
Probably.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
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 I still haven't finished it. I still have like the last episode to watch because I was watching it with our youngest, and I had to go, and then he finished it, and I just haven't finished it yet. But from what I saw, I liked it. Hey, hi.
What up, Brick Hive?
Lurking and twerking. Oh, and so the is there more decorations coming? You're gonna get
Yes.
like a little
I
tree.
just put these up here so I'd have something festive behind me. Decorations are over here. That's
Oh,
show and
that's show and
tell.
tell.
That's show and tell.
Oh, okay.
And a little bit up above us. And also outside. We actually, where we're staying is having a site Christmas decoration contest. So we actually did some decorating outside also.
When you say up above us, is that a mistletoe up above? No.
No, we have a light ledge that goes around the top of the camper
Oh,
where I
cool.
was able to actually put in lights up there.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Yep.
Just be careful of heights and don't use
Chairs.
tipping chairs.
I could touch the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How about you, Richie? How's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Got back home for the holidays, which has been nice. Doing a lot of schoolwork, so that's been.
Where is school?
I'm somewhere else in the Midwest right now.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
yeah.
Nice.
And you fly back. Yeah.
Gotta be safe. You never know.
You're almost done? You're almost done?
Yeah, I finish up in May with my master's. So
What? Who are you?
What?
That's amazing.
well, I got my bachelor's last year, and then I'm going into accounting, and pretty much to become
Just
a
keep
CPA,
going.
you need 150 credits, so 5 years worth of school. So I'm in a master's, and it is a master's. I won't deny I'm in a master's program, but
Yeah.
it's like one of those things where it almost feels like a 5th year in some ways. I mean, the work is hard, trust me, but it's not like I'm doing a master's for 3 years or some PhD.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Are you planning on staying in Illinois area when you're done or moving
Yeah,
somewhere else?
definitely. I mean, like my family's all here. I like the city. Good market. So there's really no reason to leave, I guess. I mean, one day I wouldn't be surprised if I head out for a little bit, but I'll come back.
Options are all out there.
You want to leave the cold, snowy Chicago and go somewhere hot, or
no?
You don't mind it?
No, I mean, like I've dealt with it my whole life, and it's like one of those things where like it's just like part of life, and it's like I don't know. I do like the seasons. Like I think the seasons are beautiful.
Winter
like
all my life. I'm over winter.
All your life.
Most of my life.
Yeah.
Midwest fall is amazing. If I could find somewhere in the country that had Midwest fall, like September, October weather, 24/7, I'd move there in a heartbeat. I know like the north south, like I know Nashville, I heard has that kind of temperature, but I don't think I could do Nashville. There's too much partying there and like too much of a.
Is there?
Oh, I went to Nashville in May. I loved it. Yeah. Every bar has like 8 floors, like 8 different bars in it, and
that's crazy.
There's like 20 bars, so you do the math, and there's like
250
places to drink all on Broadway.
Yeah.
So it's a good. I mean, I don't know. Chicago's like the perfect mix for me, so I'll probably just come back here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Didn't you go to see a musical? You didn't talk about it last week.
Did I?
9/11.
Yes.
Or something?
Oh yeah. Did I?
Yes.
Oh, come from away. Am I saying this correctly?
Come away.
Come from away.
Come from away.
Yeah. So I don't know.
How was that?
I feel like I watched a lot of musicals this year. It was good. It was based on the 9/11 story where they had to ground a lot of planes, of course, after the incident was happening. And I didn't realize the story, but in Gander, Newfoundland, one of our provinces over at the east, they actually welcomed a number of grounded airlines. And so Gander, Newfoundland is a very tiny, remote city with maybe a population of 4,000 or 5,000. And they welcomed almost double the size of the people that they had there. And so a city right away had to mobilize itself to house, feed, try to keep calm the number of people who didn't know how to contact their families at that time. And it was crazy, right? Like 9/11 is a time when you had no cell phones. And how do you connect with each other? There was no texting. Are you okay? And so a lot of these people, like their lives are so interwoven. It was actually very well done. And it was a musical. It was 100 minutes nonstop. No, what's it called? No intermission, right? So it's always interesting, those kinds of show. And like how they only had like a cast, I think of like 15, but they take on different characters during the entire show performance. It's very cool. I do recommend it. They also have a circulating stage. I feel like
was it on Broadway?
It went on to Broadway. I think it won Tony Awards too.
Oh, it did.
But it's been around for I think almost a decade. But this is like, and it's come to Toronto many times over the years. But it's the first time I've ever seen it, and I'm actually going to see it again come springtime. I know I like it so much that I'm going to take one of my friends over. That's going to be part of her Christmas present. But
the music
was good, but I feel like I want to watch it again. I wouldn't say it's like catchy the way, but again, right? Like when we watch things in our younger lives, I think things impress themselves on us at a deeper, more meaningful or like younger level. That you watch a musical or a movie or a show when you're younger and you're like, wow, that's amazing. And not to say that I'm jaded or whatever. Like I thought the performance was still very well done, but it just doesn't stick with me the same way like when I first watched Les Mis or Miss Saigon or even Wicked. Like those performances like really stuck to me. And now it's like, okay, well that was great, but if you ask me to recall like a soundtrack part of it, I won't be able to.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to hear it go, oh yes, that was from that.
You have to hear it 3 times.
I would have to hear it 3 times. There is that scientific approach to anything. So Bruno Mars, Appetite. I have to like listen to that all the time. But yeah, no, it was well done.
Trending songs.
Yes, and coming up to I bought tickets to take the kids to Lion King. So that's over the Christmas break. So they're visiting Toronto and they're in practice mode right now. And also Moulin Rouge is now on stage. So I'm taking my mom to see that.
Have you seen a musical, Richie?
Yeah.
Chicago has a great theater district. Like when we were there, I think Hamilton was there the last time.
Yeah, I mean Hamilton has been there forever. I saw Hamilton there in fall of 2017 at I believe the Chicago Theater. it was cool. I wasn't like too impressed, I guess. I don't know. There's this like local there's a theater place in the suburbs that's actually pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it only sits maybe I don't know if it's a few hundred or 1,000, but I kind of I like theaters in more intimate settings. I think. I think for me, like the different like musicals or plays I've seen, the best ones in my opinion are the ones in the smaller venues. And sure, maybe you're not having as talented of actors as you would in a downtown theater with thousands of seats, but it's more intimate. And I think that's more valuable for me.
Yeah. No, that's
Nice.
cool. Yeah, we always
I haven't been to a musical since sophomore year of high school. So maybe I should give it another go. Why not? Right?
Yeah. For
Different taste as you
Good little date idea, right?
Yeah.
You know?
But it's interesting
Take it
like
up
how
a
they
step
even
notch. Go to a movie musical.
Yeah. No, we got the kids got into musicals like over pandemic because Hamilton the musical
and
was
they
on Disney
memorized
Plus.
it and everything.
Oh,
And they just
Yeah,
loved the rap of it, or just how all the different kinds
I think
of
that's why we
songs.
got Disney Plus at first. Was we wanted
Hamilton
to see-
musical, right?
Hamilton.
And since then, I think we
Yeah.
watched it like 3-4 times. I can't even remember.
like in the theater.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the theater. So that's a favorite of the boys. Like I feel like, but even like now, I like So if there's Broadway in New York, we have like our Mervish theater sets here in Toronto, and they have like Back to the Future the musical coming, which is, I know I've seen it in New York too, but I'm
Really?
like, that's weird. Like I guess like
Was it part 1, part 2, or part 3?
I don't
or
know. I
all
think
of it?
part 1. I would say
Part
part
one.
1. And then
Yeah.
also like Life of Pi, which I know is based on a book, but there was also a movie in it, but there's now a
Movie.
musical on it. And I don't
Oh,
even
wow.
know how
It's
that
like
will
a
translate
musical on
because,
everything.
you know, I know how the book ended. That I'm like, this would
Yep.
be interesting. But yeah, so I feel like even this year we had like a whole slew of amazing musicals that came through the city. We had Les Mis, we had Wicked, we had
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls,
We watched that.
and everything. So in any case, yeah, I think that's what I did. That just seems like a
I
long time
remember
ago now.
another funny story was at your Christmas party where
Was it funny?
you're the only one wearing your
Oh
Christmas-
my gosh. Okay. Again, I feel like nobody tells me what attire is. I feel like I go to this Christmas party and to me it's casual. Like we're not going to a hotel. We're not, I don't know.
So
like
she dresses up in this fun
I'm like
Santa sweater.
I'm like fun, crazy sweater. ugly
Everyone
sweater.
else was dressed to the nines.
What the heck?
Mm.
I was like, yeah, whatever.
They were wearing like sparkly dresses.
I know. I like get there
high
like, why
heels.
do I look like I need to
Rose
go
there
home and change?
with a frumpy sweater.
It had a picture of Santa.
So she
I
showed
thought
me
it
like
was cute.
the group photo. And everyone's wearing all
I
these-
still held my own. It's like Richie's saying, I'm going to wear a suit and my cap backwards. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing the ugly sweater and heels. Take that. But yeah, I was like, people, tell me the attire. I thought this was casual and Christmas flair.
It's
Like,
one of those things where you dread, like you're the only one in school who decided to wear a costume or something, and no one else is wearing a costume.
and then you just have to like strut it like you mean it. Like ultimately, own it, own that Santa.
yeah,
Sweater.
you owned it.
Yeah.
Um,
I left early.
we tried this new burger place.
Oh, we did.
It's called Fancy Induced Burger.
Fancy
And
induced
so-
burger.
The induced part is they give you a syringe filled with cheese where they'll give you the burger and then you can inject more cheese into the patty.
So I don't know if you see
Ooh.
this.
Hold on, let me make it big.
So it's a bit of a gimmick, and Nick had the beastly beef patty burger,
It's hard to
and
see.
so there is the sort of like the, infusion of cheese, but really it's like melty cheese. I don't know. I like my burger. My burger was the creamy mushroom
It was okay.
burger.
It was okay.
Nick still likes Wendy's better. He said, if
but
there's
it was
a higher
it was an
RPO
interesting
concept
concept.
where.
And it's like a 24-hour burger place too.
And we went without the children. We went when they were in school. So it's a lot cheaper feeding just 2 people versus more than 2 people.
Absolutely.
Who knew?
Yeah, so we tried that.
So that was good. Yeah, we're on the hunt for like best burgers, best pizza always, like in any city that we go. But sometimes it's like I feel like we have to explore our local, right?
Chicago, we always do the deep dish, but is there like a unique burger place in Chicago
I'm sure we can find unique burger places.
that you can recommend?
There's this one guy I knew. I didn't know him actually personally, but a person I worked with over the summer. There was another guy at the office, I guess, and his whole like thing he nerded out on was burgers. So like him and his buddies,
Oh,
like their hobby was like trying out different
yes.
burger spots in
Mm.
Chicago. Now I'll be honest, I'm really not that big of a burger guy. Billy Goat has some good burgers. You know, I don't know if you've ever been to the Billy Goat.
Billy Goat.
Mm-mm.
Write
That's a
that down.
Chicago landmark. Billy Goat Tavern. They
Oh,
have
Billy
one.
Goat. Okay.
What's it called? But in terms of burgers, I mean, I'm a pretty simple burger guy. Like I'll just make some at home, or I'll go to like Culver's. I'm not a big like burger guy. Like honestly, if you can cook a burger well and throw some cheese on there and not mess up the bun, I'm chilling big time. So you definitely have to ask around for better burger advice than me. But pizza you got covered, it seems, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're always trying
Chicago's
to
not really
like
a big
build
burger
on.
town.
It's
No
more
I mean, like it
way.
is, but it's like,
It's
when people come, they come for the pizza, right?
pizza,
And like,
for sure.
come for the pizza,
yeah.
come for the beef. Burgers
Yeah.
are solid, but I'm of the belief that you can get a good burger anywhere, for better or worse.
We watched Pain Hustlers. Have you guys heard of Pain
Oh
Hustlers?
yeah, that one's
No.
interesting. It was a movie
It's on
from last year
Netflix.
with Emily Blunt,
Emily Blunt and
Captain America guy.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Which,
yeah.
other than that movie, I don't know what else he's in.
He's in
Like Captain America guy.
he's in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah,
That's an
Captain
old
America.
Old movie.
Wow.
All right,
I know.
you're,
That's a-
you're saying
that's-
our age
Was
there.
he a kid there?
That's an old pull. Even Richie doesn't know that. show.
Yeah, it's Captain America, right? That's all I know him from.
No, he was in a recent movie too, where he was like the uncle. Remember?
Oh
Gifted.
yeah,
Gifted.
Gifted.
He's also in Red One.
He's in Red One, which just came out with Santa.
Yeah. So Pain Hustlers. It's
about the
it's not a
pharmaceutical
true story, but it's based on a true story.
pharmaceuticals that's pushing the use of pain meds onto doctors, right? And then
Mhm.
they kind of like bribe them so that they will prescribe them more. But the higher the prescription, of course, the more profits for this pharmaceutical company, which is insane. Like it runs into billions of dollars. And so Emily Blunt plays the role of like she's one of the salesperson, but she comes from very modest background and she was just desperate to make money. And she just has a gift to sell, to be very inspiring, I guess,
Mhm.
to doctors to sell. But in a matter of months, she went from zero to making like $600,000 per month.
Yeah, it was
Like
crazy.
it's insane business. And so of course, like then you play around with ethics. Like, what are the ethics here? Like, are you just selling the pain meds
Then
for cancer
after a while,
pain,
they
or it's
started.
like every single pain, like
Yeah.
migraine pain,
They're
bone
subscribing-
pain, like it's
They're prescribing the
for
drug
anything.
for anything for
And
headaches.
it becomes very addictive. So it's like verging on fentanyl, right? And so it's based on true stories. And it's the first time I think that the pharmaceutical leadership group went to jail for sort of like what they were
But it's a
pushing.
good movie. It's on Netflix. It was
Yes.
just one of those like on the recommended.
Recommended.
If you watch this, try this.
Mhm,
One of those things.
mhm,
They know what I'm watching.
mhm.
And another cool thing that's gonna happen in a few weeks is the no tax on Lego for
So
2 months.
it's just here in Toronto. It's a tax break for 2 months. It's
Ooh.
because the federal elections are on their way in, and so whoever the party is, they're just trying to entice people. And it's a nice break, I guess, over Christmas. But I wish it would start today when it's Black Friday, and that would make more sense. But I think
December 14, I think.
yeah, December 14 to February 14 or 13 is the
Most
time
people's
frame.
already done shopping by then.
I agree.
But the
Like,
modular's coming out, so I guess I can wait for
wait,
the modular.
yeah, wait. So I mean, our taxes here are pretty steep. It's 13%. And so for them to actually phase out taxes, it's mainly for like kids items, so kids clothes, shoes, and toys,
And
right?
eating out too.
And
Fast food.
restaurants. So restaurants, yeah, and prepackaged packaged foods, really. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, who will we vote for? Still remains up there. But
Oh
thank
wait,
you.
so if that
Yeah.
person comes into power, is it going to
No,
be?
I think it's just their way of enticing. It's their
okay.
way of like,
I
helping
thought-
families out
I
over
thought
the
for the
Christmas,
whole term
for the
it'd be
holidays and stuff.
no
like
tax on Lego.
Yeah.
But
Not yeah.
are we ready to go into our next
Okay.
segment? Which is it's time for show and tell. Let me set this up. This one. Yeah. And what's in the pink envelope?
So good thing I went and took the recycling out,
Give me
because
scissors.
this was at the side of the house. It got blown away.
Oh.
So it got delivered. Our Canada Post has been on strike. And so this is part of Black Friday shopping, where one of my favorite local stationery designers has a 20% off their items. And look, see, she even gives me like cute little stickers when she does her pink packaging. I mean, who's gonna?
What is that?
I don't
sticker
even
of?
want to break it. Oh
Here,
my
you wanna
gosh!
cut it?
It says "Open Me." Oh, I just broke it. I'm so sad. Okay, I'll have to break it.
Maybe there's more stickers inside.
Oh, well, this is it. I just bought stickers, and the stickers that I buy from her are my Grim Reaper stickers. Yes, you heard me right. And they tend to give me a lot more stickers than what I asked for. And so look, see, they gave me like a little package in it where it spells out my name in stickers. And again, I don't want to break their
Does it
stickers.
spell out your name?
And I have this thing about stickers where I don't want
there,
to use
Maria.
stickers when I actually get stickers. But I can already see that she's already like packed it with more stickers than what I actually ordered. Oh, they're actually a lot smaller.
Maybe they're gift with purchases.
And so, yeah, no, definitely. Like she's always been very generous when she gives me my orders. It's almost like guaps. Only I feel like I'm ordering less things than what she's giving me, which is always a good. Like you should always, get more for what you
It's like
pay.
a Bricklink order.
It is like a Bricklink order. And so, oh, they're so tiny now. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, they're little.
So I ordered these guys. They're the Grim Reapers, and I write life journals, death journals to my kids, and I always put this at the back of their journals, sort of like as an indicator that they're about, my death journals. But so I bought.
Maybe you bought small.
No, that's the only size that she has. So these used to be double the size when I used to get them, and I only have 3 more Grim Reaper stickers left.
Well, it's
so I
an
feel like
army.
I had to buy an army of Grim Reaper stickers so I can, for sure, I have 6 more journals to like write in my future. And on top of that, she gives me like a thank you card. Thank you for support. And
she wrote your name.
I hope you love the stickers and wish you
says
all the best
Moria.
this season. Her name is Julie. Maria. Yep. Sorry. There's a thing. And then she gives me like extra. So yeah, she delves in sort of like more occulty kind of like designs. Like I know like, well, she has a wizard reading a book, which is cute. And then she has these tarot cards kind of designs. And she also has like coffin designs. I don't know. I find her in like the stationery.
What's the name of
shows.
her store?
Lovely Atelier. Lovely Loveli Atelier. So that one I just got today, but again, good thing I did I threw the recycling out because
I know
it
you
got
wouldn't have
blown away. I'm like, what is this pink package? And another show and tell I have is a book. So I have been religiously buying these book formats, Everyman Library Classics, for years and years and years. And each year they kind of release 5 to 7 books, and I slowly try to accumulate them. At the end of the year, do I read
Who's
them?
the guy in
Maybe
the
not.
back?
Yeah, so
Looks
this
like Jack
is
Sparrow.
Lord Byron. He is a very famous British poet, writer, classicist from late 1700s to early 1800s. He died at the young age of 36. But this is his travels. I guess it's like his diary. Am I going to read it? I will one day when I'm retired. But for now, I'm just trying to like accumulate as many books as I can. I probably have over 500 of these Everman Library already. And this is where I can't also leave my house. Not because we have this insane Lego collection, but I have literally bookshelves.
It's her library. They all look
full.
like this.
Yeah. So it's all very curated. It's started,
like
so it's all
on the
classics, like from Jane Austen to Charles Dickens to Edith Wharton. Even like the Bible is also, I also have the Bible in these kinds of editions of Everman Library. And it was just earlier in the 1900s when, book purchasing, book ownership was becoming more of a mass sort of like anybody can buy books, that the publishers from, I can never say Knopf, Knopf, they're a New York publishing house. They're like, every man must be able to buy and read a book in the comforts of their home. And so they were called Everyman Libraries. series, and I'm sure they probably were when they first came out, like 20 cents, $1, like not even, right? Right now, this book is $48 Canadian, $35 American, but I always tend to look for it when it goes on sale. So this is actually like an Amazon Black Friday deal where I got it for 40% off. But yeah, I try never to buy these at full price. I usually have, like, if you have Barnes and Noble, we have an equivalent Indigo chapters. Sometimes they'll give me, like, if you're a Plum member, you get 30% off hardcovers this weekend. And that's when I kind of splurge. But I've literally been buying them, like, whatever editions come out every year that I've run out of space, like, literally. And so, like Nick showed, like, each one of them, they're like hardcovers, but like cloth bound. They have gold foil, and they also have like a bookmark, like a silk bookmark.
Some of them are like maroon. Some are blue.
So it depends on where they are. So, for example, like something like Shakespeare, if it's like more Elizabethan classic time, like it's like all blue. And then I think maybe he like is in the 1700s, so he's more green. So there's also like a system to how they
I thought it was
choose. It's like, and of course they also have contemporary authors. They have someone like Margaret Atwood. They have someone like Salman Rushdie.
Did they have
right?
Stephen King?
No, not yet. But you can maybe ask. I mean, Stephen King should be part of this. I've asked, and the thing is, if you actually go to their website, you can actually request for certain books for them to publish over the years. And
it's like Lego ideas,
right? Lego ideas, and like I don't know if I'm like one of my ideas was always like The English Patient by Ondaatje, right? So that came out like a few years ago, and I mean, I'm not probably the only one suggesting that, but it's gratifying to like have these books that I've always wanted, sort of like in this format. One of the things I've always asked for is like Harry Potter in this format, but I don't know how classic you have to be
you have to wait
to be absorbed in
30 more years.
But they had like what's his name? Oh my gosh, he's like another children's author, like Winnie the Pooh. Like they're all there. They have like they have a whole children's line collection and everything. So, but yeah, I think I have 2 more books that's released this year.
Maybe
and
like
then,
Twilight.
Yeah, you can suggest that,
No?
Nick. And then 2 books that I read this last 2 weeks is this. I actually read this book. It made it to the Giller Prize like short list.
What I Know About You.
And it was good. It was short. I did read this book because Nick doesn't believe that I read books. But this is the problem,
She listens to books.
I do listen to book and I read books.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
There's
No,
nothing
I'm
wrong with that.
saying,
There's nothing wrong with that.
there's a difference between listening and actually reading.
And curiosities. So I'm halfway through this.
Oh, there's an
But
eye.
it's true though. Like I feel like sometimes like I would listen to a book and then when I read the book, it's a whole different experience too. Like you have the idea of the story already, but then when there's something about the visual to the word to the brain that's a whole different experience.
It depends on
than
who
just
is
listening.
dictating the book and how you relate the book to your brain.
Absolutely. But
I need to
there's
get back into reading.
you should.
I
Reading
think,
is great.
like, I read one book this year. It was called like Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude that I found at my grandpa's house. It's from like the 1950s. Amazing read, and I'm like, why?
The messages still resonate, right? The messages are timeless.
But I think the issue is that in like junior high and high school, for every English class, we'd read like 6 books a year, and for every class, we had to annotate. Like I'm just talking about like writing all these notes and questions in every page, and we literally had to give them our books to be graded. And I think like there were so many books I read where I'm like, I would have enjoyed this so much more if I wasn't like dissecting every single sentence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I guess they didn't trust us to read, but like at that point, like you're like, I don't know. I think it ruined my love of reading.
Oh
You
no.
can like say like I'm blaming it on school.
Yeah. But it's never too late to get back.
I
into
used to read
reading.
before. I would read like 40, 50 books a year.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Yeah. Get back onto it. Get on Goodreads.
What's
Set a goal.
Goodreads?
Goodreads is an online app where you can actually note how many books
Or
you
like
can read.
Brickset.
Like
Yeah.
sure, Brickset. Yeah. But for books, Goodreads.
Which is nice.
All right.
Jeremy.
Here it is. Oh,
What do
me.
you got? What do you got?
First thing is actually still a work in progress, which is what Andrea is actually doing right now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ooh.
cool actually.
It looks done.
Still
top
has
one
the
is
top one to
missing.
do.
Oh,
Okay.
that actually
So
looks so nice. Wait, do we have this?
No.
It does.
It's
It
at Costco.
does.
Yes,
I'm waiting
It
for
does.
maybe to go on sale.
is that a poinsettia?
yes, it is.
Oh, perfect for this time.
Yeah.
We got it
Mhm.
for $30. Was it?
Ooh,
And Target?
No, Costco.
Oh,
Okay.
Costco.
We had Bricking It Up picked it up for us at Costco, which then
Nice.
a couple days later we went me and him went there and went and basically took most of their Mona Lisas and
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right. I saw
friends'
that.
bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
So that's what I have. And then let's see here.
Ooh, we're traveling.
Oh,
We're traveling. I'm going to turn off the light. Well, I'm not going to turn off the light. I'm going to
Dim things down to
dim it
get-
down. So this is part of our
Oh,
that's cute.
Christmas
decor.
decor. So this is our Christmas tree.
Oh, you made them.
Yep.
That's
So
cool.
the Christmas presents that Andrea actually wrapped today while I was
Oh,
out
cute.
today. Our
Oh,
stockings.
very, very smooth.
The
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Oh,
How come
ceramic.
there's
I
three stockings?
feel like I grew up with something
Yeah.
like this.
I have
That-
one of those.
That porcelain.
Yep.
Where is my mom's?
Mine.
Yes.
Andrea's. Aria's.
Oh, nice.
She's got her own. She'll end up getting more than all of us. And then
I was gonna say,
that's
is
what
there a
I'm talking
limit
about.
for her? That's cute.
Got the lights
Oh,
along
nice.
the top.
That's cool.
So,
Nice. Very festive.
so there's show and tell.
Nice. How long did it? So you just started yesterday.
Mhm.
You did a lot.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I got one more.
Well, I
'Cause-
mean, we live in like 100 square feet.
yeah,
so it
100
doesn't
square
take
feet
too
is
long.
kind of easy to see it all. So, oh, it's already too late. It's already pet. That's actually decorated out there.
Oh.
What is that? What are we?
You missed it because it's dark. but-
Yeah, there's lights out there. You can't see them right now, so it's no use in me trying to show it out there. But
Next
we
week.
have a couple trees that are out there that
And you decorate it? Oh,
are
okay.
decorated
okay.
and everything for Christmas.
Okay, call me lazy. Call me lazy. That's fine. But I always have put these big, large ornaments outside our maple tree.
Yeah.
And so I try to remove them, but in the last year, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep them up, and the leaves are gonna cover them. So they do cover them. And now that the leaves are back out, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember now. I had ornaments already up. See, it pays sometimes to be lazy because the branches just keep getting higher, right?
Yes.
But that said, we had like our front done earlier this year that my side garden where I would put like garden sticks of ornaments.
Mhm.
Like we had like these large ornaments that kind of hang and they have their LED from the solar lights kind of thing. I don't have anywhere to put them now because I don't have my side garden anymore. So I have to be creative where to put them. Yeah. That's all. Christmas.
Richie, do you have anything to show?
Picked up some energy drinks this week.
Mm. How many of those do you have? And if they're energy drinks, is there any protein in them? Like I've never had Celsius before.
How many
It's
milligrams of
just like
caffeine is it?
sugar or caffeine. Oh, I can't do caffeine anymore. You don't understand, old.
I think there are 200 milligrams of caffeine in this.
Like I'm
Um,
decaf.
I go through a lot of Yeah, there's 200 milligrams of caffeine. I go through a lot of
Oh.
caffeine every day. I love
I used to go
coffee.
through a lot of caffeine.
I don't
too.
even think it like does anything to my body anymore. I think it's just like a mental thing. Like, oh, I'm feeling a little
Wait
tired.
till you hit 40. Some things happen.
Is that
That's
the
still a while to go.
Barracuda Bay above your left shoulder on the bookshelf?
No, that's the Brick Bounty,
Oh, Brick
Oh,
Bound.
Queen
nice.
Anne's Revenge, and then a Lego City Coast Guard set from 2013.
Well, you have Queen Anne's Revenge there.
That is
Yeah,
one of
That's one of the
Nick's
white whales.
White
Mm.
whale.
Yeah, well, cool. It's up there collecting dust for me. So
Mm.
minor flags.
Did you get that on the year, like when it came out, or
Yeah,
later on?
2011. I think I
Yeah.
got it right. Yeah, 2011 or so is when I got it. So it's been a minute, but
And the Black Pearl, no.
I don't have the Black Pearl. No, it was either that or Jabba's sail bar. No, it was either that or Jabba's palace I could get, and I got Jabba's palace.
Yeah, good choice.
It is what it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. That's like my favorite Star Wars set of all time.
Nice.
Rancor Pit. Do you have that?
I have the
too?
Rancor pit too. Yeah,
So you have them together.
of course. No other way to display it.
Where is that displayed?
It's behind me on that shelf,
Okay,
one.
in there.
which
Yeah.
currently has the ship from like one of the Hobbit sets that's in like that lake town, and then half of the Parisian restaurant because I
Oh,
dropped
right.
the other half of it.
Is that your only modular, the Parisian restaurant, or do you have?
No,
other-
I have Palace Cinema and Detective's Office up here on my other shelf, but then I just have a ton of Lego in storage. Like I only display a few sets now, and then like all my Ninjago stuff has been taken apart. I'm not even interested in
Wow.
Ninjago anymore. I don't even want to touch it.
This is a pseudo dark age right now.
Yeah. So I think my goal now is I have so many sets in my backlog. Like underneath those ships, that shelf is all backlog, and that is also backlog too. That shelf. So
what's your
those?
What's your favorite theme now then? Has it been changing through the years?
Icons, because they have the retro remakes. I mean, it's I don't know. I kind of like set by set basis now too. I'm kind of getting to that phase where I'm like, yeah, if I like a set from a theme, I'll pick it up. Doesn't matter if I like the theme. Like, I don't know. I'm in a different age. When I was younger, it was like get every set I can get from different theme, from this theme, from that theme. Now it's like I like a set.
Selective.
Yeah.
You're curating your collection.
Something like that. I want to get more like better sets because it's like that better set sounds bad. I like the icon stuff, like especially I don't know. It's like as a younger person still, it's like I don't know. It's like a young 20-year-old have like the super sick big builds. A lot cooler to to strangers coming in versus the little like Ninjago sets, right? Like oh cool, you have a million Ninjago bikes, but like if you have the endurance, like a cool like icon set, like or a modular, it's like a wow, it's cool,
Yeah.
So mature my collection a bit.
Any of your peers your age have seen some of your sets?
Yeah, I mean, like I take people up here sometimes, but not really. It's I mean, like some people have seen it. I have the other place I'm living, like when I'm at school, I have some sets broken out. So I mean, it's like, but it's not like all. I don't know. I try not to push too hard on other people. Like I bring up, like I'm not ashamed to bring up the fact that I like Lego, but like I'm not telling everybody, hey, I have a YouTube channel or this or that.
Right.
So it's very like if they ask more, I tell them. I'm not like embarrassed, but like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but it's very much like, oh yeah, I collect Legos here and there. And then if they ask more, I start to reveal more. But a lot of people are collecting Legos nowadays. I've noticed in my age group, a lot of people are getting into it. I mean, there's really no surprise there. Everybody's getting into Lego now, it seems, or getting back into it, but it definitely is a growing hobby, even among like my generation,
Yeah, that's cool.
And people your generation, are they getting into it or are they getting back into it?
Getting back into it more so.
Yeah.
So, taking a 10, 15-year hiatus, and now with all the icon sets for the cars, like I know one guy like loves F1, so he's into Lego F1, and it's funny because like I've told him before, like, hey, like that's cool, but like I don't really collect the cars. Like the cars are not really my vibe. But he just talks to me about Lego F1. I love the guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's like man, bro, like I'm not. F1 is not my thing, but But good for you. Go off.
Is he excited about all those F1s coming out next year?
I don't even really know. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you mock a lot? I don't remember. No, not too much.
I need to sort my collection first. I've made mocks in the past. My most favorite mocks actually were made for like history class, like school projects.
Oh,
like I don't know. I can't just like build the build. Like for school projects, I would always cook. Like I made King Tut's tomb one year.
Oh, cool.
wow.
I made Tenochtitlan, like the ancient Aztec city one year. I made like a pyramid and stuff. What else have I done with Lego and school projects? There's been one or two others. Oh, I did like an invasive species one with like I think it's carp. I think is it the Asian carp?
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is like something in Illinois. They're an invasive species in Illinois.
Right.
I made these like cars once that I sold at a school fundraiser. Like little stuff like that are probably my favorite mocks. But I don't know. I want to get back into mocking. I think I need to sort my collection first. And that's such an excuse. But like I've talked to so many mock builders, and I think if you like know where everything is and like you have an idea, I think like it kind of gets the brain flowing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know I have this many of this part here. Let me try to throw them in. I don't know. It's a lot easier than like half the battle being digging through the Lego bins,
Oh, for sure.
So You can call it an excuse. That's okay. But I think if I get it sorted, I think I would be more inclined to mock.
It makes it a whole lot easier.
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess you have a lot of Ninjago pieces you can sort out and add to your parts collection.
Yeah, I low-key want to sell those sets or at least sell the figs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with Ninjago, like legitimately done with Ninjago. I'm a hater now.
That's extreme.
We won't tell TJ. Titanium
You can
Joe.
tell him. I think I've told TJ. I think I've told TJ before. Like, yeah, I'm done with Ninjago. So
when we see TJ, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm into Star Wars now."
All right, is it your turn?
Oh yeah, it's my turn.
Oh gosh.
All right, let me. Is it this button? Yeah. All right, so I built a couple sets.
I didn't. I had intentions always, and I don't know.
So the first set I built is the new
Santa's Post Office.
Winter Village set.
Ooh.
So this
You have
is
space for this?
ooh.
I do. I was able to make space for this. So this is
Of course, she's got room for it.
Santa's Post Office.
Oh.
And I like how the roofs look. They're like nice and chubby.
It
really,
looks fluffy,
fluffy. The snow.
like snow fell.
It's one of the best looking snow roofs I've seen
Yes.
Lego do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't
This
look.
is cool here. So you know how in the past we got Santa's Workshop. So there's directions, Santa's Workshop to the left, and then we got the clubhouse. I guess the elf clubhouse
To the right.
to the right, and then the post office. So it's incorporating past Winter Village sets.
Oh,
In
okay.
this direction.
Now, in the space that you've created, did you make it so that it would actually lead towards that?
How I'm going to display, I guess I'll have to move these signs around.
How intentional are you?
Another cool thing is, so for the interior, they have this mail sorting system where
They're not on strike.
where from the air balloon there's
okay, the dispensary
there's like a dispensary. So you put the letter in here,
okay, and it comes,
and
it
then
shoots out.
You shoot it down,
Oh,
and it drops into the good pile. Or if you want the
oh,
bad pile, you move this over like that,
ooh, it's very subjective.
and then you put it
Back,
back in
and
here.
then that kid is already.
Actually, you can also put it inside this in here too, and it does the same thing, and so it falls into
the bad pile. Everything's in
that's
the bad
cute.
pile.
this little.
Lever.
It has like two little slides in here. So
I see.
one if you're, oops, knocked over. Yeah. Is our audio okay?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Now it's like in front of me. I should help, right?
No.
Okay. So once, if you're in here sorting mail, you can drop it into the pile, or if you're in the weather balloon too. So both ways it slides in.
It really is Santa's post office.
So yeah, it's a cool idea with this, and then this just comes off, so you can just
I see.
have this.
And what would you rate the build?
The build was cool. It's not super big, so it's skinny, which is good for displaying purposes. It doesn't take up a lot of real estate. And for the piece count, it's still 1,400 pieces, but a lot of it, I guess, too, are like pieces in the weather balloon. So the weather balloon comes off like this. There's like a little platform for it to go on.
I see. Clicks on.
Yeah, and then we get like
the weather balloon is an
I don't know
interesting
if this is a new piece or not, but
feature.
We get a
white frog, seal,
or an otter.
White frog, Maria. Come on,
the seal.
It's not a frog.
I know.
Came out in a City Arctic set end of last year.
Okay, Jeremy knows.
Yeah, he's a Lego encyclopedia.
This Christmas tree is a new building technique too.
Legopedia.
So
Legopedia.
It's nice. And then you also get like a sled.
Mush.
Okay, so and then the next set I built was the Speed Champion set.
Mercedes. I didn't even know this was in the house.
It's cars, Richie, but it's not F1. So we get
Yeah, I'm cool with stuff like that, but like not like the super F1 stuff.
So we get a convertible,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes convertible. I guess the hood lifts up. It's nice car. And then you get would this be an SUV or like
A G-Wagon.
A G-Wagon.
Ben's truck, baby.
Ben's truck. So this is nice. It's very
sturdy
looking. Nice vehicle.
Those cars are thick.
Yeah, it is thick.
They pack a lot of pieces.
The cool thing about these Speed Champions, that's whenever you build these cars, it's different. It's never the same, and even like the building techniques are always different of how everything's are made. Even like the front here, how they you build like the bottom part and you click them in, and then
suddenly you have the front.
Yeah,
the what's it called? The chronology of the build. That's not what you expect, right?
Yeah. Even like the detail of like the sides here too. It's like it's cool. Oops, I just broke something. And then the last set I built was a superhero set. Dancing Groot. So this guy dances like this. Well, it's not
vibing
really
out with the
dancing.
shades.
So he dances, or he goes in a full circle.
His hips don't lie.
So you can have him with the shades like this, or you can have him just like without the shades. But I decided to have him with the shades.
He looks cooler.
Headphones.
Is that from the Infinity Saga?
Yes, the Infinity Saga.
Is that set new or from last year?
I think it's 2024, but
oh wow,
early 2024.
Walmart's got it on clearance prices right now.
Yeah, I got this on sale at Toys R Us.
Yep.
So it's current, and then this is. Oops, you just turn this lever to make them dance.
You put power functions on it.
You could do that too. It's kind of clunky though. Like what you gotta really like turn it, and then something sticks. Oh my! It's falling.
Nick's having some technical difficulties.
It's because I bumped the microphone.
No,
That's
it's in front of him.
set.
Okay, there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. But yeah, I have a spot for this. It's gonna go
I'm not taking it to work.
right here.
Oh, what did you move over?
I just
Interesting.
shifted things.
The real estate is getting tight, guys.
it has been.
He's just
It has
above
been.
Rocky Raccoon.
I think it's been tight
Good.
since we've known you.
Yes.
A little bit.
He's in the
Yeah.
Marvels.
I'm moving
I just
next
have to
door
move
soon.
this over a
She
little
doesn't
bit.
know
I'm
yet.
expecting the close on that house pretty soon. And then the wall to be opened up right behind you.
Right behind me.
Right there.
Although what happens to all these shelvings? Oh my gosh. That's just crazy.
All right. So that's my show and
That
tell.
was good show and tell, Nick.
And I have spots for everything. So.
How did you have all that time to build out that stuff? I didn't even know what you were doing. Was this when I was watching Survivor?
Maybe.
And Andrea has now finished this.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You guys didn't start the Mona Lisa yet, right?
We parted them out and put them in the Bricklink store.
Oh, I see. That looks really nice. That looks fun.
It actually does.
Yeah.
Where is that going to be displayed?
Right by the tree.
Up on
Actually, right up here above our bed.
Oh, okay.
that's where we're sitting right now.
Oh, okay.
We're technically sitting underneath the bed.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. Are we ready to go into our last segment?
Which is not show
Turn
and
it
tell.
up.
Which is what
not
they're
show and
showing
tell.
us. and then
which
we
is
might tell about it later.
It's time for news you can use. Thanks to Alan the Brick Man.
Alan, the Brick Man. Thank you.
Let me set it up. I saw Richie had the shades. You forgot your shades.
I'm actually not sleepy, so
Oh. Are you telling me you only wear shades when you're sleepy? To hide the fact that you're
yeah, I
sleeping
don't know why I'm not sleepy today.
She's hiding the fact she's actually dozing between
during
questions.
the
I know.
the
I try to like
stream?
hold back.
You can't hide the fact when you did your head switch when you're falling asleep. Okay. Alan the Brick Man. There's some new sets here I saw that we can show that have been revealed.
We may have to wait for the tax-free moments, right?
All right. News that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan. First up. Oh, the retro player is sold out.
Where is ours?
Yeah, we were
Yep,
able to
it
get
is.
one.
We just one.
Yeah, just one.
You didn't tell them about that.
What a relief, just one.
Oh, you already have it. Damn.
Order got canceled.
I got this with Santa's Workshop.
Okay.
And so it also has a disc. Is that a Lego
Luckily-
disc? Like, what is this?
It's a
What is this, like a Lego disc?
printed.
A sticker?
It's a
Hold
printed
on.
2x2 tile and 2x2
Oh.
macaronis.
Ooh.
Macaronis. Yeah. So that's how it
Luckily,
looks.
we were getting ours with that canceled
Open.
order that Lego sent.
And closed. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Jeremy wanted to get this one too.
Nice.
Okay, so it is sold out, but maybe you can still get them in the store. Lego Retro
Ooh.
Record Player has officially sold out on Lego Shop in the US. Requires $250 purchase.
Lasted a little bit over 20 hours for Black Friday.
Oh, that's why.
Crazy.
And as of right now, there's only the Lego Winter Holiday Train left with a
Yep.
purchase of 170.
Mm-hmm.
I snoozed and I lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you want the record player too?
No, but I was looking at the Endurance earlier today and I almost bought it. And then I checked on it during the show and I can only get the train now. So
Oh.
brutal.
Yeah, so the record player and the ship for the Endurance have both been
Excuse me.
sold out. Okay, so Lego Marvel 2025 sets revealed.
Marvel.
So the first one here, Iron Man versus Ultron, 101 pieces,
When are these releasing?
2025. So, it's okay.
Those are big claws.
Yeah, Iron Man doesn't really have claws, but
Very small waist.
I don't think this is a special Ultron. I think we've got it.
That
maybe
looks
with-
very similar to the other one we already got.
Already? Yeah.
Yeah. We are getting Spider-Man Mech versus Anti-Venom.
He needs to get helmet.
So I think this is a new Venom. This
That's
is intriguing me to get this new minifigure, where he kind of looks like there's a spider on his face. It's like very hairy looking. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's a different character from Venom, so it'd be a new minifigure for you.
Anti-Venom, does that mean he's good?
Basically, his symbiote is the cure for all the other symbiotes. So if he touches Venom, he's killing Venom. If he touches Carnage, it basically overpowers all the other symbiotes.
Oh, okay. He's like an anti-villain.
He looks scary.
That's it.
We get Spider-Man versus Venom Muscle Car.
That thing's on keto.
This reminds me of like there was like another car.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So here we get Spider-Man, Spider-Woman.
That'd be a new one.
Yeah, Spider-Woman might be a new one too. With the black suit. I think we got like a red suit Spider-Woman before.
Yep.
We get Miles Morales versus the Spot. Who's the Spot? Oh, this guy up here.
Yep.
The Spot. Huh.
He creates black holes.
Oh, he was in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the cartoon.
That's right.
Yeah, the Spot. We don't really get a set like this, like an interior,
open,
like just an
interior.
interior opening. I haven't seen
Maybe
this
it
before.
allows like for the cost to remain lower, right?
Unless this is like dollhouse style and the backside is closed. Oh, it is. The backside is closed. Grocery deli.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We got Gwen Stacy, Officer Jefferson. Oh, is this the dad? Miles Morales' dad
Maybe, yeah.
from the cartoon?
Is it?
Might be. I can't remember what his dad's name was.
It looks like he has one glasses. Oh, that's cool. The spot.
Very.
Marvel logo. This looks nice. What do you
With
think?
Does it go and move in the inside? Do they move, or they're just like sticking out from it?
I don't know.
I feel
It
like,
looks like
I
they
feel like
pop.
they'll have like toggles in the back, and they like do something.
It looks like Iron Man. This bends, and so he like pops up.
Yeah.
Because see the back of him, it's red. So maybe Iron Man pops up.
I mean, it looks like a nice billboard.
Yeah.
Marvel, the sign.
Here.
Marvel.
I think only Iron Man pops up.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh yeah, you can have it just like this, like a block.
I mean, they can all take turns in the popping out part.
I'm already looking where that can go.
I'm about to say that Nick will find a place for that. It'd be a good addition to his Marvel area.
Maybe
I wonder if you can hang this on the wall.
Where's
If
Harold?
not, you can easily modify it to do that.
Yeah, put little. Oh, there's nothing here, but I guess you could put like an insert.
I have
I
those
like the
little wall
sign.
hangers that are in the Mona Lisa set. It's a 2x6, so as long as you put something where studs on the side, where you can add something like that to it, you can hang it up.
Mm. Then we got Captain America Civil War Battle. Oh, you get an Ant-Man. I think all these minifigures we've gotten before, though.
Yeah.
Captain America, Black Panther, Iron Man,
Scarlet Witch,
Black Widow, Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
Falcon, Spider-Man, and Giant Man. That's a
It's
lot
good
of
for
minifigures.
someone. Yeah, it's good for someone who hasn't gotten these figures before.
Yes.
Like it's a good one pack,
We should have just waited for
one shop stop to get all the Avengers.
And how many parts and price is it?
Oh, even Winter Soldier too. It is. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, here, 736 pieces.
736, so it's probably at least $100.
Oh, here, 736. Well, it's a good minifigure pack.
Yes.
And then we also got some Lego
DC.
DC 25 sets reveal.
Another tumbler.
Well, some people don't have the old tumbler.
Oh.
So we got Mr. Freeze in this Duplo looking.
Yep.
Well, it's not Duplo though. I guess it's 4+. Junior's Batmobile.
Yeah.
We got Superman versus Lex Luthor. Superman with claws.
They do love these mechs, don't they?
They do.
I think we've gotten like a Lex Luthor mech, didn't we? Or a Lex Luthor suit.
Yeah, we did.
It was
a long
like
time.
the
It was like one of
Lex
the
Luthor
first
suit.
initial sets.
It wasn't a mech like this though.
No. Two-Face and the Joker.
Batman Tumbler, Two-Face versus the Tumbler. I think this is a new Two-Face. Where's a better
That
picture?
looks like it's, yeah.
Ooh,
That looks like a movie Two-Face, which I don't think we ever had one.
Yeah.
Look at that hairpiece. Richie can have like a hairpiece like that. Like it's all kind of slicked back to one side. The Joker, is that new? Or it's just painted on the face? Have we gotten something like that?
It's the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many we actually got.
I know we got the one in the tumbler a while back.
It's been so long since those sets came out. I was like, I don't remember how many like that we got.
Yeah.
With this tumbler, is this the Heath Ledger
Yes.
Joker?
That's going to be Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Tumbler
Aaron
looks pretty cool.
Eckhart's Two-Face, Heath Ledger Joker, and Christian Bale with the new rubber bat cape.
Oh, right. It is the new rubber bat cape. I like that I like how they're switching it up.
Mhm.
There's another photo
Yeah.
of them.
Harry
Oh,
Potter
so
2025 sets
have you seen this?
revealed.
The Diagon Alley
Good.
micro?
Thing we
Oh.
don't have spaces for this.
No, but you can also I'll show.
Whoa,
here,
we're
I'll
getting
show-
ahead of ourselves.
I'll
What's
show it
happening
quick.
here? What's
I'll show it
happening?
quick.
Whoa, Nick.
Here, so you can also display it this way.
Oh, fun.
As the actual
So-
alley.
So it
Oh,
saves
that's
a lot of
cool.
space, but it's it's cool. All right, let me
When
go
is
back
this
up.
Yeah. You got too excited. over
Because
there.
I saw the photo
Oh,
earlier.
dear. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so we also
Higher.
get
Dueling
Hogwarts
Dueling.
Dueling Club,
But when is this coming out?
January.
Oh.
So I think we've gotten all these characters. This might be a new Gilroy Lockhart,
Mm,
possibly.
Yep.
And it looks like his cape is a rubber cape.
yeah.
It looks like a rubber cake.
Yeah.
This is how Lego is increasing their price points.
And I think we're getting these new tiles again. But
Is this a container or it's just like a stage?
I
Like, can I put my pens in it?
think
It
it's
was
just
a table in the movie. So
Yes, table. Oh,
tabletop.
it flips you, I guess. It has a motion sensor or some sort of motion capacity.
Oh, you can combine it with the set from
Great Hall.
2024.
Oh,
It looks like the arrow's pointing here. I guess the play feature, this comes
it
off.
pumps. It
Oh,
pops
you
them up.
push
Yeah.
this in, and
Yeah,
then
it pops
this
them
pops
out.
out.
Yeah, whoever wins or not wins.
Oh, so these are all the
God.
different collectibles that
Mm.
you can collect for these tiles. I guess they're like the old great wizards.
Mhm.
Or here's a knight though.
Still a wizard.
Hogwarts Castle's Charms class.
Charms class.
So we get who's this professor? Professor Flitwick.
Yeah.
Flitwick. Which it looks like the same ones in the Advent calendar.
Oh, is it the same one?
It looks like it.
This reminds me of those books. They had those the
Mhm.
books that open up and it has like the playset
Yep.
inside. Oh, is this Leviosa?
Yes.
Oh, cute.
Are you Harry Potter?
Leviosa.
Are you a Harry Potter guy at all,
Richie?
Richie? Have you watched the movies or read the books?
I watched part of the first one and was like, whatever. And like I could get into it, and the issue is like I know myself. It's like, you know how there's some people that have never seen Star Wars and you're like, how?
Yeah.
It's like that's me with Harry Potter. Because I know if I get into it, I'm gonna get into it. And we don't need one more thing to be into. You know, we're
Yeah.
busy enough.
That was just like Tyler last week. He's
Yep.
like, I haven't seen the movies. I was trying to get
Yep.
into it, but
Not happening. Not
Yeah.
happening.
um
Motorcycle ride. Oh,
Hagrid and
Oh.
Harry's motorcycle ride.
why are they?
These are-
That's fun.
Different.
Yes.
They're funny
like
looking, but I
the-
like it.
They're like the Legoland characters.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like those
But
Legoland.
there's more of a build to them. That's
Mhm.
cool, actually.
So Harry, this is like I guess a printed one of those
Wedge.
printed wedge pieces. And Hagrid, it's creative. It's like kind of like a brick head
Yeah.
on a body.
It's fun.
And then
Different.
Hulk hands.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Hulk
Yep.
hands.
That's cool.
Interesting.
And Hedwig.
I don't remember. Is this canon? Was there a scene where they were driving a motorcycle? with
You
a-
forgot this scene?
I forget the scene. Do you
How
know
did you
course.
forget the death of
Yeah,
Hedwig?
get it together, Nick.
the death of Hedwig?
Yes.
Yes.
Deathly Hallows Part 1. It's like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I think we have to watch Harry Potter again this season.
I forgot it.
You did.
So this is old Harry then.
Yes.
Yep.
Older Harry. Oh,
Yes,
and he
it
also
is.
has his wand.
Literally the night the age curse or
Yep.
the age thing gets broken.
Is the color of the motorcycle canon too? Is it
Yes.
sand green?
Mhm.
Oh. And then we have 2,750
This
pieces.
is just making your heart sore,
This
doesn't
is
it?
Diagon. So I guess this is like to scale to that other Hogwarts castle, the smaller
castle.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
that came out. So I just like all the colors,
You do.
and it's all micro. Oh, we got the little nano figures of everyone too. This
That
looks
is
like
nice.
what's his face? Ron Weasley, maybe. I see the red hair. Do we get everyone? There's more little nano figures here. And I'm thinking there's more shops here than the Diagon
Yep,
Alley that we've
yep.
gotten. Like I know
wonder if
here's
this
the
is more
joke
true to
shop.
form.
Joke shops here.
Yep.
But then
I mean, it looks like it's got all the shops there.
everything. And it also kind of reminds me of, remember way back when we had the modulars that came out with the, I guess it was like the first 4 or first 5, and it was all micro scale. You guys remember that?
Yep.
So, and even has
That's
like
a throwback. Micro scale
That was cool.
modulars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought they
That was
were going to
cool.
come out with more with the next
Yeah.
group, but they didn't.
Even had them with the dragon school. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like library worthy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You
Just
said.
saying that's no.
I
It's
heard
like-
it. I heard
You
it.
said
Ah, darn
There's a
it, Harry
place for
Potter!
it.
You always get me.
we can timestamp it at 2 hours into the stream.
Maybe we have to
said-
do the other. We have to remove it. All the other Lego on like the piano. We have to get rid of that.
What?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He'll find-
Where
Jeremy
is
said.
T. Maria?
Jeremy said we can stamp it 2 hours, 27 minutes, or 27 seconds. Timestamp.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you just said okay, fine. And it even comes with your favorite night
Purple bus.
The night
the
bus.
triple night bus.
Yep.
And a Diagon Alley. So I think this is the way it's supposed to be displayed.
Yes.
If this Diagon Alley is in the front here.
Yep.
But it's not. It's not centered though.
I just wish it had. The only thing it's missing is the leaky cauldron.
It doesn't have it.
Are you sure?
No, I didn't see it.
What? We cannot buy this. It's,
Well,
it's
would have
not.
been down here on
Is
this
it? Is
end.
it this pointy one? It's not this pointy turret
Well-
one. It has to be here. It's crazy. There's the Ollivanders. How could they not have
Unless-
leaky cauldron?
Unless it is right behind where the night bus is.
Well,
This?
that's where the night bus drops them off.
Yeah.
So
It could be that gray section right there is the leaky cauldron.
What's the cat?
Where?
This
Beside-
cat.
Here. Is that a
The
cat?
building right beside the building right
I'm not
beside
sure.
the purple bus.
Which is pretty sad because they were in Diagon Alley last night on Wizards of Baking.
Mm.
So they
We-
showed all the
We
shops.
tried
last night.
watching that show. It made me too hungry.
We were
I was
watching
like,
the
do we
fir-
have desserts?
the first episode.
It was dangerous. It was dangerous to watch that show. I cannot watch cooking shows. I'm like eating my fridge.
Okay. Lego Ideas Geometry Dash Cube achieves 10,000
Ooh.
supporters.
Geometry Dash.
I don't know this.
What about all those words that just feel so nice?
This looks like the question mark
It
cube
does.
where it has like stuff. Do you know this, Richie? Geometry Dash?
A little. I mean, it's cool, but that was a game that was popular like 10 years ago. I don't know. It's
Oh, so it's a game.
run its course.
Or there could be a whole new generation who are like, whoa, what is this Geometry Dash?
What system?
Timeless.
What playing system was this on?
I'm not sure.
And they have all these interesting. I guess this is a spaceship, mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this is what I was talking about, Richie. The icon Shackleton lifeboat.
Yeah.
So
Shackleton?
also sold out.
Shackleton.
Supposedly it sold out like 3 in the morning, I think.
But there's no L. Is the spelling wrong?
What do you mean?
Did he forget the L?
Shacket.
Shackleton.
I think it's Shackleton.
I heard you say Shackleton.
Oh, I said it wrong. So the early bird gets the
There's an L
win.
there.
Ernest Shackleton? Or
Yeah.
Shackleton. So
Oh.
I think it's a miss.
Alan,
Oh.
Alan misspelled.
Alan.
Alan, how do we email this?
And we can't see it here because of
Yes.
the red. There is an L here.
Yep.
Mm.
Shackleton. Oh, Alan. So it sold out in the US in less than 6 hours after going live. The set was only available when you purchased the Endurance, but it was way more popular than expected.
Shackleton. All right.
Some fans were able to get it once the clock struck midnight, but
Yep.
chaos ensued on Lego shop at home, and it crashed after going back up
Classic.
about 30 minutes.
Classic.
Yeah, but I think you might be still be able to get it at the stores. It says as of this post, it was going for $120 on the
Wow.
secondary market. Yeah.
Okay.
We have some Amazon
Daily Bugle,
deals.
yeah.
30% off.
30% off.
Spider-Man.
Only in
20%.
US Amazon.
Yeah, we don't get this. 51% off the
What?
Avatar set.
How dare they?
Skimwing Adventure.
Every time I
City.
looked at these deals, actually on
They're
Amazon,
sold out?
No, they were full price.
Yeah, me too.
What?
Every
What
single
kind
one
of
of them.
lie is this, Alan? Maybe it's only for Alan, the Brick fan. He logs on and they're like, boom,
Once Alan makes the post, they
it's gone. Yeah, they retract.
But yeah, Richie, this does look like a nice boat. The Endurance.
It has a very sad. Doesn't it have a sad story?
It's like
Yes.
the Titanic.
Yes.
Oh right, I guess the
Oh, really?
Titanic is sad. Oh, very sad.
No,
This is
the
like
people are-
What it was basically, he was trying to get to the South
North-
Pole
the South Pole. Right.
and basically got stuck in ice.
Yeah.
He
And for
abandoned-
months.
They abandoned ship, made
Yeah.
camp, and they have video footage of it actually sinking from the ice.
Oh wow.
The sad part is that they had all
It's good for
86 sled dogs.
Yep.
Basically, they killed all the dogs
Mhm.
and then got saved 2 days later.
Hmm.
So they killed all these dogs and everything
For
Mhm.
no reason.
for no reason and was saved shortly thereafter.
That's the story of the Endurance. Sad.
Yeah.
But they found the ship a couple years ago under the ice, almost completely preserved.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
3,000 pieces. Oh, here, Shackleton. I knew it was Shackleton.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice gift with purchase, actually.
It
And
is.
the minifigure printings are cool. I always said this looks like Doctor Who.
He does. He does.
And here's a Lego retro record player, also sold out.
Very colorful, like their buttons.
Holiday Train, and this was in store only, but
Oh.
which Santa Sleigh Ride. Oh, so this was also, you can redeem points. I didn't redeem it or anything.
Mm.
The Lego Marine
Chronometer.
chronometer.
Okay.
It's okay. I didn't get it,
Cool.
and I didn't get this either. The
Oh,
Lego
I'm so
Tic Tac Toe.
Even all those minifigures, they didn't call to you enough.
No, I have one of each already. I didn't need an army of it.
See, that's adulting, guys.
Would you guys have gotten any of
Wait, he
these?
keeps going back
with
to
your
it now.
points?
Okay, let's scroll.
I don't even know how many
Tic-tac-toe
points I have.
Marine?
Nah.
No. Not
Pass,
worth
hard
it.
pass.
Pass.
Barnes and Noble exclusive.
so this is
digital.
only in the US. We couldn't get this in Canada.
Mm.
Lego Barnes and Noble
I'm
exclusive
sure
Gingerbread
we can
Lane
make
gift with
it.
purchase.
Don't we have these parts and pieces?
No, but you can't get the minifigures.
Mm.
So I'm not sure how much you have to spend for this. Oh, $75
Mm.
at the
Barnes and
local
Noble.
Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
Is this an exclusive torso? I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
The Santa torso too, with like a shirt. Oh, they have like little friends and city sets carrying.
Mhm.
It's cute. Disney Up House is on sale. Oh, so this was revealed. I'm so about this. Lego Harry
Malfoy.
Potter Malfoy Manor.
Mm.
That was a very skinny build.
It does.
It is a skinny build.
Does it remind you of
Looks
like
like it's like-
Wednesdays something?
It looks like Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
The
It does,
first
yeah.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
It just looks like a billboard.
yeah. So it's good for like a facade, I guess, if you just want like a background.
Mm-hmm.
What is
The
that, like
minifig-
6 studs deep?
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks like from the side. There's a lot of minifigures.
A lot of characters here.
You get
Mrs. Malfoy.
Mrs. Malfoy, Hermione, Harry, Voldemort.
Malfoy
This is your
cousin.
favorite.
Malfoy cousin.
Bellatrix Lestrange is your
Yep.
favorite.
Mr. Malfoy.
The dad. Luna Lovegood for some reason is in
Luna.
this.
Well,
Because
Why is
from
she's in
Deathly
the
Hallows.
basement.
Yeah, she's in the
Oh,
basement
okay.
whenever.
I think y'all
the,
forgot about Deathly Hallows completely.
I've watched the
Nick
first
is very
movie too
engaged
much.
with the first one, maybe.
Because whenever
when
we
they're-
try to do our marathon, we always start with the first movie, and then we never
kind
finish.
of, yeah.
We never get.
It was too scary, maybe, for Nick. He's traumatized, phases it out of his
And we get
memory.
Dobby.
Yeah.
So, Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Nurse
That one's
Vista.
part. Yeah.
yeah, it's part 1.
Part 1.
What is going on upstairs?
So, it's okay.
It's okay. 1601 pieces
It's
only.
crazy how many pieces it is and how skinny it is.
Yeah. I mean, there must be a lot of detail in it.
Do we know these portraits, Jeremy and Andrea?
Malfoy.
Who's the little
Forbearance.
kid?
It's going to be
Who's the
the.
dog?
I'm not sure. The Malfoy family.
The
I'm not-
Malfoy family, yep.
Yeah,
Like great, great, great,
not sure.
grand.
I'm sure it's in
And-
the movies. Like, just it's like an
They
Easter
show
egg.
the family tree of the Blacks, and it connects to the Malfoys.
Yeah, the Sirius Black.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Look at their front door. They have like
gates.
cages,
Yeah, because
Or
they're
gates.
crazy. Because, yeah.
and like they have dripping water.
Oh, that's nice.
I always like the detail. They have like cool
Mhm.
detail. All right.
It's Adam's family.
Dobby. Oh, pulls this, and then the chandeliers
Chandelier.
fall.
Yep.
Oh, right. I remember that.
I don't remember. Only Dobby thing I remember is with the cake, and then
Mm.
hitting the
Oh,
ant.
yeah, that's the last. Bellatrix throws her
Yep.
dagger through the.
Where? What are we seeing? Oh, this
Oh,
one
no,
here.
talking about that scene in the movie.
This one.
Dobby's last living. Spoilers.
Do we know these birds? Is that part of the movie? Or are these new? The
Gargoyles?
gargoyle.
That's the new
Big-
gargoyle from the Wednesday sets.
baby gargoyles.
Oh, it's in the Wednesday
Yeah.
sets. These are nice.
Uh-oh. You're going to have a gargoyle army?
No, I'm just saying they're nice.
I feel like he's going to put up the Statue of Liberty.
Those
There's no
bird builds are
gargoyles.
really nice.
Ooh, look at his face.
That's different.
Yeah, I haven't seen
The
that.
stinging charm.
I'm sure it's like like the alternate face. You can flip it
Probably.
around. Lego Technic Chevrolet
Corvette.
Corvette Stingray.
Hmm.
It's okay. It's one of those knobs on the top that will turn the wheels.
Right.
It's
Meh.
okay.
Hmm.
Speed Champion Ultimate Pack.
Oh, right.
Oh, we saw this.
We saw
last
this.
week.
Yep,
I was even
That's
there.
last week.
How was that?
Yeah, we saw this. All right,
Cool, cool.
nice.
Are you hanging in there? Is the caffeine kicking? Are we going to have problems sleeping?
All right. Richie, what are you up to this weekend?
Just chilling, doing homework. Pretty
Homework.
simple vibes.
Very nice.
Nice. How about you, Jeremy?
Waiting on everything to arrive. So we got our Lego order. We got Christmas presents and other things we've ordered that we're just waiting on to arrive Monday and
Very
Tuesday.
fun.
Oh, Tuesday Skeleton Crew.
Yep, Tuesday Skeleton Crew.
Oh, I saw the trailer. It looks very kiddie.
Right.
It has.
Hayden might like it then.
I
Sorry.
mean, it's very.
It definitely looks like
The-
it's aimed
the
towards
kid-
younger Star
The kids
Wars.
are definitely the main characters.
Mm.
So probably they're taking inspiration from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this, Richie? Skeleton Crew?
What's it all
Skele-
about?
It's the new Star Wars TV show.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even know. Is it live action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's live action. It takes place in the same timeline as Mandalorian and Ahsoka and all that. And it.
Oh, interesting.
But I think it's so. The main character is Jude Law. He's like the grown up, and then there's like four. Well, there's like three kids and one elephant-looking blue
Mhm.
guy.
One Max Rebo.
Yeah, he looks like Max Rebo. And so this starts on what's December
Tuesday.
3rd? Is that Tuesday?
That's
Tuesday.
Or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
A lot of things get released on Tuesday. Dogman, the next book 13 comes out on Tuesday. For those who are Dogman fans, like Hayden.
So I'm gonna see if Hayden wants to watch that. I was telling him about Skeleton Crew. He didn't know there was another Star Wars coming out. So our youngest is big into Star Wars, Richie. He's the only one that's Star Wars crazy of the 3 boys.
And Dogman.
Yeah. So ever since he was little, he likes Star Wars.
Strange, but true.
Richie, before we head out, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you?
Instagram at our_toy_world, TikTok at OurToyWorld, YouTube OurToyWorld. Really just check the YouTube. I'm terrible with the other platforms. That's my honest plug.
Awesome.
But yeah,
when's your next video coming out?
soon.
Maybe tomorrow. If not, it's fine. Next
When's
week.
the
Not
next
tomorrow.
video?
I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm a little sleepy. See, I told you the caffeine doesn't do anything.
This is it. It was just tasty at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Tasty.
Nice. Let us know. You can hear our voice because our voice is cut off. Okay.
Okay. So again, everybody, thank you for joining us. Full of Bricks Season 5, Episode 41. And all those who joined us in chat, specifically TJ, Bricks, because, he's there. Hagar, the Great, Mayo Hosco, Joel's Bricks, Never Too Old For, Lego, Big Nate Bricks, Gabriel Cabral, and Cooper. Brick Hive 2 was there, right? So until next Friday.
Oh, yeah. And TJ, Harold was saying that last time you were on, he wasn't able to make it. This time you were on, he wasn't able to make it. So hopefully,
wow, what a trend, Harold.
Hopefully, in the next time, Harold will be able to actually grace our presence.
Nothing personal.
And see, because I'm gonna miss another Richie episode that Harold was saying.
Timing.
Brutal.
How interesting. 17 months. Can't wait to see you again, or if not, Chicago.
Hopefully sooner than 17 months. But yeah, Richie,
definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Richie, for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me. Sorry, I'm getting a little sleepy now. Too much
No,
Harry
it's
Potter
okay.
talk.
No worries, no worries.
All good.
But until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
Literally almost Merry Christmas.
It is